So that being said, so last time a number of things happened. So of course we finished Tokyo. We finished that whole line of quests. We gained our angel wings, our Nephilim wings, specifically. After we aided in Lilith getting captured by the Nephilim, discovering that they exist. Well, we already knew they existed, but discovering that they're like they were actively pursuing her. And then learned that Morning Light broke from Orochi because Morning Light wanted to join ranks with the Elder Gods and set them free and, you know, awaken the world into a realm of darkness, the universe into a realm of darkness, that whole thing. Usher in a new age of living and death and all that jazz. Morning Light wanted to align with the Elder Gods, whereas Lilith wanted to subjugate them and you know, chain them to her will, that kind of thing. So now that that whole questline with Lilith is finished and Orochi is mostly finished, so now Samael is still out there, but otherwise Orochi is, you know, more or less good to go. Now we're in the topic of trying to figure out what to do with Morning Light. So we're trying to pursue Morning Light from within. We're trying to infiltrate it from within, and we've got to work it out for us because we are literally like starting in from the bottom ranks. You can see where we've joined Morning Light and we're in like the low-grade shacks of their... Oh, I just noticed we have a bunk bed, but we don't have a bunkmate. But, in any case, yeah, we're in the low-grade shacks. And, on their compound. Has some real Jamestown energy. Which, of course, took place in South Africa in real life. But, yeah, that kind of vibe. More just the early experience. Oh, right. Also, there's people that are sniping me. I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah. Ouch. What's that guy's do? Does he shoot at me because he doesn't like me going fast? Can I like pursue that guy and like see what's going on? Every once in a blue moon somebody will snipe at me and I'm not sure what it is. Looks like the guy has left. Also looks like... Oh, it's just to talk to them. I thought they were gonna trade with me. It's the second time that's happened, and yeah, I don't know what causes it. This guy's got a gun, but he's just got like an assault rifle. Or a shotgun, rather. And he's just chilling. He's just a guard. Maybe there's like... people that are trying to sabotage our efforts, maybe. Go from purple quality items to finding better... Oh, right. Yeah, so it was just the experience of it, and it wasn't really so much a statement on, like, the overall quality. Also, nice draw, like, I'm gonna say dollar store, but, like, Walmart grade kiddie pool. Very good. Next to an old broken down school bus. I mean, maybe it's broken down, I don't know. Yeah, you can see everyone with their matching, mostly matching jumpsuits, with some variation. I mean, they told us, oh god, are these people like inside of each other? Hey. Ooh, it's so sexy. Yeah, they're like merged. Yeah, we saw in the beginning they were like, well, you don't have to wear your jumpsuit, but we encourage it strongly. In fact, I think, kind of curious actually, do I have that in my dressing room? Oh, I can't move and have the dressing room open at the same time. High-powered weaponry, anima conduits.
Welcome.
Integrated anima conduits. Oh right, yeah, that's the Illuminati like battle gear, that kind of stuff. Reinforced armor. Oh, that looks dope. Holy shit, that looks awesome. I wish I could piecemeal this as opposed to wearing it all together. Basic reinforced armor looks cool as fuck. Cause I would totally like wear that shirt with the helmet or something like that. Dandy Hellraiser, there's the what's his face? The Wicker outfit. I always thought Gunslinger looks kind of cool. Very Indiana Jones kind of vibes. The reinforced armor looks so fucking cool. I love that. Oh, that's dope. Hazmat suit, which of course we've seen. High-powered weaponry. Oh, okay, that's like the low-ranking Illuminati stuff. Integrated anima conduits, that's like middle rank, yeah. So you can see like where it kind of goes. From high-powered to integrated to basic integrated to basic reinforced. Junior agent. Oh, I guess that's the lowest level. Yeah, we've seen those. Here's the killer chipmunk suit. The whole one. Okay, so we do get the full one. The beer belly is a nice touch, and the blood splatters are also a nice touch. What's it say? His name is Chad. Atlantic Island Park. Very nice. There we go. There's a Morning Light jumpsuit, by the way. Oh, I was gonna say, please tell me I can wear the chipmunk mask alongside this. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Anything else? Reinforced armor, rank 1. Which looks about the same. Basic reinforced armor. Okay, the only difference is that the glovies are like a little bit fancier, just a little bit. The weird space in between, right? Yes, a bit before you hit max level, the new max level. So right, it was kind of a combination. I gotcha. Yeah, you get like a combination of just different armor sets, so just add some weird energy. I appreciate the weird energy. I appreciate these things. And of course, there's Santa's little helper, which we've seen before. It'd be nice to be able to wear just parts of it as opposed to like committing to the full outfit. Zenith Core. Oh, that's cool. When did we get this? That's cool. That must have been from either a quest we did or maybe there was like an achievement for it. Well, you can guess where this is going. I'm gonna not wear that, but I am gonna wear the rest of this though. I'm definitely gonna wear the chipmunk mask now that I've discovered where it is. I thought it was be under helmets, but apparently it's under the like full outfits as its own little slot, which is strange. Exclusive from the Secret World. And I really like, it's kind of unfortunate. Like I said, I wish I could just wear pieces of the reinforced armor just because it looks so dope. Burning Crusade was the first time they raised that. Right, yeah. Yeah, because I remember that was a big deal when they went from 60 to 70. Did they raise it from 70 to 80 at some point, or is 70 still the cap? Just end up with crazy mismatch. Yeah, until they reached max, the new max level. Because yeah, it makes sense that when you reach the max level that there's like stuff waiting for you that you couldn't unlock at 70. They were just called clown suits. It's a pretty like apropos descriptor for it, so I'm 100% down.
Good morning. It's time for breakfast. Enjoy.
Oh, it went past 100. Oh, okay. It went all the way to 100, but then it squished back down to 60, and I'm guessing that wasn't part of Classic necessarily. That was just a thing that happened. Like, I guess they like rebalanced it, because obviously Classic would still be a max 60.
Congratulations, Anointed.
Are you new too?
Hey.
But yeah, if it was just like a rebalancing thing, I guess that makes sense then. A little surprised by it though. You would think that it'd be easier for them to just push it forward versus trying to rebalance it from the get-go. we look completely cursed, and I'm 100% down for it. This is awkward because we're like gonna be scanning this wristband that isn't ours to get the points for it. I'm not suspicious, am I? I blend right in.
You are anointed.
Oh shit. He's like, alright. Getting a little bit of a golf clap, just a light golf clap, very good. Yeah, we've been here for like exactly 48 hours or 24 hours maybe. And we're able to ascend to the upper echelons.
Hero. Didn't expect you to make Anointed so fast. Color me impressed. Follow me.
And again, Shay always has the joint in hand.
Blow someone? Kill someone whilst blowing them? No, don't tell me. Save the story for the plane ride home. This is your crib. We can talk here. Second thought, I'll talk quicker. I got this thing I need done. You do this thing, and I'll get you into the favored precinct. From there, it's just a skip and a jump to Marquard's. Comprende? I'm having what might be construed as a crisis of fucking faith. Not in the screaming void of glorious change. I know it's out there. But in the ones preaching they'll get me there. The Morning Light sent me to Tokyo. Thought I was just there to divergentalize this local dude, John Copley. But things have gotten all kinds of complicated. I know the who and the when and the where. I want to know the whys. You get me the mission files, and I get you where you're going. Uno, dos, tres. The mission name is Foul Fellow and Gideon. You remember that? Foul Fellow and Gideon. Get the files, and get the hell back to Dodge.
Okay. I know I mentioned it previously, and I'll mention it again. I think I'm maybe a little bit disappointed by the like grade and voice acting in this expansion, or in this chapter of the game. I feel like Shay's voice actor is different, or is like gotten different direction or something. He sounds different, and he sounds much less inspired. Like in the original game, he was like so much more animated and much more involved. In this one, it's like, you give me the files, comprende? I'm having a crisis of fucking faith. It's like, it's not completely phoning it in, but it's a little bit phoned in. That's how it feels, at least. Maybe I'm being too judgmental. But I just think about like the grade of voice acting in the rest of the game has been so good. Like really fucking good. At least for me, for my cup of tea. If you push levels every expansion, yeah, eventually it gets ridiculous, right? I guess that after a certain point, maybe it was inevitable that they would need to scale it down. 35 million. Yeah, that's a fair point. It's like, what even are these numbers anyway? But I need the bloody nut. Yes, I need the murder nut, please. Yeah, I feel like so many times in this game, whenever I'm wearing a really extra bonkers mask like this, that I'm waiting for the NPC that's talking to us or talking at us to just stop, look at us, and go, what the fuck am I doing? I'm talking to this madman or madwoman with the most absurd outfit ever. Like, I can't take you seriously with this absurd outfit. And maybe they could have actually, like, built that into the game, where if you're wearing like a certain combination of things or certain type of grade of equipment, the NPCs would react differently, be like, what the fuck am I talking at here? Because I mean, by the time you get to this point in the game, it's assumed you've probably unlocked a lot of very goofy cosmetic items, and this one's no different, obviously. It is a good interjection, and it's very flexible. I feel like you could use that with a lot of different situations. So yeah, I'm definitely down for asking about, okay, but what about nut? Now, what do you think, Arctic? Would it be like, would I say it in like a squirrely, like, well, what about nut? Or would I say it with like the nut button? What about nut? Because I think there's different connotations there. Also, there's a gift basket thing that we can't take on yet because we have already an existing quest thingy. Sabotage quest for being sneaky. Being a sneaky man. There's an anointed jumpsuit. Oh shit, I might have to change costumes then. No special tune, just say it normally. Okay. Even better. It's more natural that way. Just trying to say some snake oil, yeah. And I'm like, alright, yeah. But what about nut? And then the snake oil salesman is like, the fuck, man? If nothing else, it throws them through a loop. Cause you know they're trying to like be the one in control of the conversation. Then you hit them with the curveball like that, and they're like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on, man. So here we go. So when we are newly anointed, one step closer to Marquard. Is it Marquard or Marquard? I think it's Marquard. Your rank and your sphere of responsibility grows. It says so. No more points. Bracelets don't track them anymore. If you're chosen, we will inform you. So there's no longer a quantitative way on ascending to the favored ranks. It's up to you to discover how to stand out for such distinction. And like Shay said, would it be blowing somebody? Killing somebody while blowing somebody? I don't know. Clearly the answer is blowing somebody while killing somebody else. That's clearly the answer. So there's a new jumpsuit. Wearing it's not required, of course. Except in front of foundlings. Okay. This is a mark of your place above them. Right, yes, because in a caste system, you want to make sure that you really put the underlings in their place. The dirty, unwashed masses of the peasants. Yeah, so you're allowed to leave the camp, but there's a certain protocol. You may be given tasks by the favored rights. Okay. You will learn why there is a curfew. Interesting. You'll learn new levels of our teachings, taught the proper protocol for punishing dissent and disruption among the foundlings. Oh yes, not surprised. Be asked to contemplate and do what your past self could not, but you're so much more than the person that walked in through our gate. Also, it says we are watching New Dawn. I misread that and I thought it said we are watching New Damn. That's where my brain went. Killing somebody while getting blown, dude. That's like the level 999 IQ. That's some galaxy brain shit. Like, there's like the P brain, which is like murdering somebody, and then there's normal brain, which is getting blown. And then, yeah, like, slight galaxy brain getting blown while murdering somebody, blowing someone else while murdering someone else. It's like we're just expanding the galaxy brain degeneracy. Holy fuck. It's someone trying to kill you while someone else is trying to blow you, or you're trying to blow someone else. Yeah, there's this whole hierarchy that we need to unravel. It's getting weird quickly, and I am 100% down for it. So, of course, yes, Marika, we know that she was the one who was intended to be anointed, like, the day before she got murdered to death by big old heckin' monsters. She has good social skills, or had social skills. Now she's dead. So, when you're dead, it's hard to have high social skills. So, she was on the telecommunications team. Reports to the call center, Centre. She'll have a desk. Pattern and procedures, all that jazz. Calls will be recorded and examined to help you perfect your pitch. Not your peach. It maybe perfect your peach too, I don't know. It might sound mundane, but it is vital. The world is in trouble. Gotta draw society's poisons from the minds of the lost. We're changing the world, blah, blah, blah. Alright.
The new dawn is coming.
I wonder if anybody's ever gonna note, like, oh wow, the new girl looks strangely chipmunky and dude looking. I guess no one's gonna question, like, why Marika's living quarters are being held by the strange little chipmunk man. Hyper degenerate scenario. Oh shit. if you're comfortable sharing Arctic, I'm down to hear it. I mean, I would trust that it would be not horribly stream inappropriate, just medium stream inappropriate. Also, we have access to side quests now. Maybe these are side quests. I don't know actually. Let's kind of poke around because I definitely want to do side quests whenever they become available.
Change.
There's of course lots of main quests, and there's the other sabotage quests which we cannot take on right now. Thankfully I can still use my motorcycle. Thank freaking goodness. Like, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. Or if you want to DM it to me, that's fine too. if it's questionable. So it's somewhere around here. This is like the meat processing, food processing facility, or just kitchen really. Bunnies and pigs. Maybe a lamb or a cow.
Hello.
Hello. There's a bunch of the corn we picked earlier.
But the end
Mortals. Okay. I mean, I can assume what's involved given what we've already discussed. So. And now we're all praying to.
Change.
I guess this is a picture or a sculpture of Marquard.
Be the change.
Be the change. Be the change you want to see in cults.
Be the change.
Yeah, they're really in on this, man. They're really drinking the Kool-Aid, aren't they? A suspicious device. What could it be? Let's find out. Let us inspect this
Quick
suspicious
access
device.
inventory updated.
And now I have it. Activate a signal tracker to find another source for it.
Radar module activated.
What could it be? Let me just ride my motorcycle. Yeah, I'm going further away that way. Of course, we have a circle, so it's probably somewhere closer towards the middle.
your body is only your vehicle. You are not your vehicle.
Welcome.
For a while, though, it's doing pretty well. Is it over this way? It do be this way.
We're here for your protection.
I'm here to just rummage through the garbage, apparently. It's not around here. I was thinking maybe I would, like, climb up around here or something like that. Maybe it's behind the building? Oh, gosh. Oh, I thought this was blood. I think it's blood. I can't tell. Hey, does this look like blood to you? What do you think, Mr. Guy with gun?
Hey.
Oi. It's like I get really close, and then it's like, meh. Maybe it's on the roof,
The end is now.
and I need to figure out how to get my ass up there.
Is only the beginning.
I mean, Arctic, we were talking about this just the other day. If it exists, there's porn of it. Or the corollary, if it exists, there's like a fetish for it. So whatever this hyper-specific idea of yours is, I'm sure there's someone out there, someone on this green earth that would hear this idea and go, oh yes, that'll do nicely. Mr. Arctic Q Reverus. Here's all the money in the goddamn world to make that shit happen. Money and or live munitions you need to make this shit a reality. Or at least a porn reality. Mecca of the Morning Light, home of the few, the privileged. One step closer to Marquard. Every Morning Light visiting center across the world has pamphlets showing its welcoming gates. The gates look a little different up close. Yeah, they look a little bit like, I won't say trashier, but just less shiny. Oh, this guy's not having a good time though. Oh, he's right. I see. So it's the Anointed subjugate. Oh wait, no, I thought he was yelling at like underlings, just at other Anointed. Yeah, I was thinking that it was like, oh, he was like yelling at foundlings. Torture scenario. Yeah. Hold the grenade. Yeah, I like to hold it as long as I can. Right, I gotcha. Here's they make the printed materials, by the way. Right, so I'm still relatively close to the main stuff going on. Let's go out this way. Yeah, it makes me think it's something on top of the building. More lore. Oh, I like that. I like that thing about more lore nuggets for my brain. More lore nuggies. That's when I have enough good boy points, so I can get some lore nuggies. Holy fuck, that's genius, Arctic. Yeah, that's fucking good, dude. That's some like level 999 degenerate levels shit. And yes, 100% agreed. It's genius and fucked up, and somebody out there would be like down for this to be viewable via a streaming site of an 18+ variety, and there would be willing customers for sure. I'm gonna keep an eye out for. I'm gonna go ahead and keep an eye out for Pornhub.com/ArcticQReverus, or I don't know what your name would be, and see what kind of gold gets published on that account. Making his directorial debut. Let's see. So yeah, this is the new one. New Dawn bustles with activity. Foundlings work the fields, prayers are said, recruits spar in the gym, and then they get their faces punched in by the big guy. They spread the word of Marquard via telephones and calling lists. Scientists in the favored precinct work on projects both wondrous and horrific. Anyone here is surprised? Also, there's some farm tool things. I should grab this too. Pick up farming tools. I want to do all the side quests, man. Gentlemen, I give you more corn. I don't know. It didn't work out so well last time. This time will be different. It's not different at all, is it, Steve? All right, so we only get one, unfortunately, per click. Oh, we got a little friend, a little maze muncher boy. Oh, that's right. We get the fucking the shovel that one shots just about anything we touch. Anything that we whack just gets murdered instantly. I really have to do this 30 times, don't I? And smack! I mean, it's not that much damage. Maybe they just have low health. Can I just pick up one of these barrels of corn like earlier and just have that be it? Seemed to work out so well last time. Are we sure there's even 30 corn to pick up, for that matter? 30 ripe corn. Ripe for the pickings. Seems like there's more on this side, but still. Oh, there's some I missed over there.
There, past the gate. I know what they do. They
eat, drink real food, and laugh at us. So I'm guessing here they don't have real food. Then I guess they have like maybe they just have corn. Smack. Also, I never turned this in. My login rewards. I'll claim that shit. Bloop, bloop. Bloop.
Critical empowerment results.
Hell yeah, I like those critical empowerment results. Oh, dude, Gorbachev with the corn. His happy corn face makes me do my happy corn face. As a proud Midwesterner, with corn flowing through my veins, or maybe red blood cells that are in the shape of corn kernels. That's maybe less weird. But we got 2 of them this time. Oh boy, fancy schmancy.
A reminder to our foundlings.
So we're 13. Yeah, we're halfway through. Yeah, this is a lot to go through.
To help us guide you.
This is why it was a side quest, not a full one. I remember Jimmy saying that there was, in one of these quests, either the story quest or the side quest that I'm doing right now, there's an option where you can just keep picking more corn, just for the heck of it, and he went all the way up to 1,000 as like a long form stream challenge while listening to, I believe he described it as some kind of techno. I think European techno, I believe specifically is what he described it. Oh no, it was electro swing. That's what it was. Electro swing music, which is a genre I need to like dedicate more time to listening to, because I've only heard a few electro swing songs and I like what I've heard, but I haven't really like delved into it a whole lot yet. Alright, so I've gotten all that I can pick up for now, as of this one being scavenged. I'm guessing maybe they replenish. Yeah, it looks like they replenish pretty quickly, because I definitely picked these up earlier. Hey, Wolf King, it's my friend Brian. What's up, buddy? Poyo, aka Kirby. Kirby just joined the chat. It's good to see you, buddy. If Kirby was actually in my chat, I would be delighted, but also fearful for my life.
You ever wonder what they do?
For fear that
Past the gate?
Kirby would accidentally like divide by 0 and like accidentally suck us all into a black hole. You know, if he were to actually exist, he would just accidentally, you know, do like the physical variant, or like the physical version of dividing by 0 and toss the universe into a black hole. Oh yeah, so good, man. Mega's down. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Hope everyone's doing well, buddy. Hope everyone's doing well. Brian, for anyone who doesn't know, is so his YouTube name is Wolf King Aka, and Brian's one of my old YouTube buddies from back in the day. Brian and Brian, myself, and JD, the three of us go back many moons ago, and of course JD was the gentleman with whom we've done many Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask randomizer shenanigans with. So it's kind of fun. It's always fun chilling with the boys. Collect ascension points, except I don't really need them because we're already all set. We're already like anointed now, so we don't need these good boy points.
Job's done.
Was that it? Yeah, that's it.
You
Cool.
have gained 3
Are there more
points.
side quests out here? There's the jobs board, which we've looked at previously, but there wasn't a quest for it. No network, yeah. Kind of sad that there's no dialogue for when we complete quests, and the lore reasons for it makes sense. The fact that, yeah, there's like not much of an internet connection out here, but still, it's like, oh, it feels not quite as fun. That one leveled up. Here's this one for the head talisman. And get that guy leveled up. 16, that one's cruising along pretty well. Oh, look at me running around not on my motorcycle. Imagine having a spider motorcycle and not riding it literally everywhere, man. It's the good shit. There's a bunch more. Jobs board. Dirt and graffiti. Clean that shit up. A vermin cleanup. What's this one? An infestation of preternatural locusts. All you do is put a band-aid on the problem, which is enclose the infested area in a sheet metal fence. Just cover that shit up and don't worry about the rest of it. So get some cleaning supplies. Feel so loved. Oh, it's always a good time, man. It's always a good time getting a chat with you, man. Yeah, and actually, oh, I got the broom on my back. Hell yeah! Tell me I get to like smack some motherfuckers with this thing. So there's some messes for us to go to. I'm on my way. Here's a mess. Is it like, is it just grossness? I see like a boot, some clothes, a hat, some mushrooms. Did somebody like puke out their entire intestines here, or is this just garbage or something? Oh, repulsive. There we go. I just smack it with a broom. Oh, it summons monsters. Aggressive fungus. Was not expecting that. But maybe I should have. There we go. I always get a little bit suspicious whenever I find anything in this area where it's like, oh yes, here's some discarded clothing items from someone who mysteriously disappeared overnight. How you doing, Jay? Yeah, that's exactly it. It was recommended to me by, maybe it was you, Jay, or somebody else, but someone had pointed out that there were some really cool side quests here. We did the one just a little bit earlier about harvesting corn, which was obviously some blood pumping action. But no, all memes aside, I've heard there's some pretty interesting ones. So when they became available, I was like, ooh, I gotta jump on that shit. Jump on it. Kimosabe. Oh, can I get that from here? Oh, please, sweet, merciful Batman, tell me I can get it from here. We got a small little robot golem friend. Smack, smack. It's a reflection on the simplicity of everyday life. Everyday compound life. Out with the homies. Cleaning up stuff and yeah, here's some cleaning supplies. There we go. Cleaning up stuff and hiding dead bodies and, you know, the usual kind of compound work.
Hello.
Also, every once in a while, I'll see like, ooh, some scantily clad ladies, and it reminds me of how there was that one part in the Kingsmith questline, the main story, where we'd heard many mentions of, I'm blanking on her name, but the blonde Southern Belle girl that was like, you know, a very sexualized character, and there was mention of how like her main job or her main role was to like bring in recruits by being like, ooh, who's this sexy lady? I better like follow her and see what she's all about and get roped into this cult. It makes me wonder if there's like, whenever you see like a scantily clad lady around here, it's like, ooh, there's more that are like intended to be like incentivize, like, oh yes, look at all these like attractive people that you can socialize with if you join us. Wash on, wash off. That's exactly it. Also, here's a person we can talk to. I haven't seen an NPC for a while. Obviously, it's just stuff to talk to right now, but I'm guessing that eventually there will be more side quests available. Yeah, check out this dude's cool hut. I see all these cool masks. Hell yeah. I need to go for more hut cleaning thingamajigs and try to grab some water cleaning or a water pail cleaning spots along the way, as well as some graffiti to clean up. You missed a spot. Oh, or never mind. I already got that one. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. He didn't miss a spot. He's good. Let's see. Just a reflection of the simplicity. Yeah, which makes sense. There's probably a lot of simplicity right now. A dungeon? Yeah, I'm definitely down.
You become anointed?
Absolutely down for that. Let me go ahead and wrap up some cleaning stuffs that I'm doing right now, and then we'll dungeon it up. That sounds good. Did I just walk past it? Oh, it's this way. Oh, okay. Also, I'm a little bit sad I can't stroll around on my motorcycle, my spider motorcycle, while I have... Yes, we join up, absolutely. While I have my cool broom equipped. I just really appreciate how this person, when our guy cleans up messes, he just smacks things with a broom. And it summons monsters somehow. It is a monstrous mess. Oh, here's some graffiti. Let me scrub-a-dub-dub that shit off. There it is, and it just pops right off.
Hey.
I'm on the case. This isn't that appalling, it's more like sand. And the big finish. Hoopa! One more.
Have you become anointed?
I have become anointed, but they really wouldn't be able to know that because I'm not wearing my fancy schmancy jumpsuit.
Marquard be with you.
Oh, is that a water pail that I can clean? It is. Oh, it does not have dirty water. Never mind. Apparently, I've already been here. Oh, this one. Yes. More terrifying. Oh, a terrifying mess. Not appalling, but terrifying. Thankfully, this broom is apparently overkill because it murders everything in one fell swoop. And kapow! Alright, so then we collect our points, collect our good boy points. What if I can collect everything all at once? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, there's the signal tracker one, but then there's the the graffiti and the water. I actually have just one of each. It's gonna find one more water pail that needs to be refreshed. Like this one? Yes. Y'all got any more of them graffiti that I can clean off? I have a graffiti cleaning fetish. This is what gets me off. Now you know. Now you know that about me, dear viewer.
Welcome.
What's something weird about Alex that I can judge him for? There it is. A cleaning fetish. Collect the ascension. Collect the good boy points. All right. I'm off to become a good boy. I wonder what are some other fun things I can collect with my good boy points. More things I can redeem. The goodest of bloody chipmunk, spiky boy, chipmunk boys.
Hello. This is a special day.
Job's done.
Job's done. Job's done.
You have
Yep, we got
gained
all
3
two of them in one fell swoop. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the last one. Oh, whoops. No, I want to get this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it, and then we'll go ahead and meet up with Jay and commence more cool shenanigans, more dungeony shenanigans. Because yes, I'm 100% down, 100% down, especially now that my item power, not to brag, but my item power, oh my, item power has exploded from 249 to like 253. I'm kind of a big deal, so, you know, sorry, hold your applause. I know, jeez, hard to imagine, but I'm kind of a badass, you know, let's put it something. I accept, and then I accept again. Yeah, all jokes aside, no, I'm just fucking around, obviously, but yes, it is a lot of fun though. And this one is, oh right, this is the Blue Mountain dungeon, where we go back in time and party with some Vikings to fuck up some evil invader peoples. The Vikings are the good invaders. They're the people that help us out to ward off some bad invaders. Historically speaking, I'm not sure if Vikings
Special assignment received.
usually
Initializing.
are associated as being, you know, the good boys when it comes to invasions. Hello. Okay, we got Soniee, or Alexis, who is, I know who sometimes joins in the chat. We got, of course, Jay, who is always the homiest of homies. Got our boy Morpheus, and Ringgold. Oh yeah, we've played with Ringgold too. That name also jumps out at me.
Our tribe was outnumbered and stood no chance against the invaders. Many warriors had lost their lives in the first battle.
It's just this pile of corpses. Yeah, this whole sequence is really cool. It's like we get to go back in time and see how the original Kingsmith, well, Kingsmith Island, how it all went down, how the notion of the sword first came into play, the notion of the sword and the powers within the mountain itself. Also, yeah, I'm also appreciating Morpheus's badass garb. Hell yeah. He's got like the kind of cyberpunk kind of vibe. I'm down for it, dude. Hell yeah. Very good. Very good. Everyone's actually, yeah, for that matter, so too is Ringle. So too is Ringle 2. Ringle 2's got a great kind of cyberpunk deal too. Truly terrifying hair. Yeah. It's just a new haircut. Yeah, man. It's the new drip. I'll say, thank you. I like to think it really brings out the color in my eyes. In my red murderous eyes. Oh, we got needed. Actually, these are just regular enemies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's regular enemies interspersed with little mini bosses throughout. And I think in this one, yeah, there's a whole bunch of lads. Oh, we can yeet them though. I forgot we can yeet these guys, yeah. But they're like empowering this bloodhound. Oh right, yeah, and of course multiple people have the cool angel wings, the Nephilim. And we can tell by the color of Jade's wings that she didn't go full evil like I did. She went like at least partial good. I don't know if it's all or one, because at the very end you're given like a final choice where you can be like, do I want to align with good or like and change my evil ways, or do I want to keep with the evil path, or vice versa? So I don't know if it's like a yes no flag, you know, literally black and white.
Those who wish to dig into the mountain and unleash the serpent.
Unleash the serpent.
Critical empowerment results.
Critical, I feel so critically empowered. Hell yes. Doghouse Sorcerer. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, so there is a neutral option. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I was not paying attention. Yes, there is a neutral option. I think for this one we have to stay inside the circle. Right. There we go. Yeah, that was my bad. I looked away at one point. I turned back and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm getting bodied. I need to pay more attention." At least it's not like a layer where it's like I miss one thing and suddenly I'm getting just deleted. There's a little bit more wiggle room, which I appreciate.
Woman standing tall with a weapon in their hands. We were ready.
Bing. Trying to like quickly go through some of these things. Actually, there's none of that. Yeah, go for it. These little lads. And I think when these things die, they leave blood splatters that never leave, or they just take forever to leave, to like go away. I'm thinking it only goes away at the very end of the battle. Actually, can't tell if Jay is able to shoot whatever the. Oh, there he is. It's like maybe she's able to target it. He's unbound. He's also dead. I don't know. I can't always think of the good zingers. They can't all be zingers.
Time was short, and the darkness had to be stopped.
Trying to power through a bunch of inventory managements, kind of in between things. Deathbound. See, Jay's much better at this. It's like I was telling you the other day, Jay. If you were to start streaming, just saying, if you were to start streaming, so you could have these cool quips as well, I have no doubt there'd be an audience for someone who is super knowledgeable and capable with this game. Pulling out clever quips like that, that's the good shit. There's more friends, and he's gonna be on the mountain throwing shit at us. Flinging his bullshit. Oh, you would pull some horse piss like this, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Steve? You would pull some actual horse ass like this, wouldn't you, Battle Mage? Mayan Battle Mage. I knew the moment I woke up this morning you were gonna pull some absolute horse ass. Also, I think I got hit by one of his explodies because I'm at half health and I'm like, I don't even know what I did. Wasn't paying enough attention. Or maybe I went inside of his ring at one point, his ring of pain.
You cannot continue alone. The forest is flooded with blackness. Blackness wept from the wound in the mountain. I have spoken to the earth.
There we go.
I asked it to guide you across the danger. Walk into its golden light
this is
now.
a good guy, right? Yeah, that's a good guy. Because then we get to see this, like, the good lads. The good boys. Cutscene time, baby, which I think we can skip. Yes. Gonna, like, teleport us this way. Let's commence the explodies. That was funny. It looked like he just like walked up to Soniee and then was like, never mind. I don't want to fight after all. I'm changing my mind. Everyone here is scary. It's like I walked up to the lady with the 2 guns and I was like, you know what? I don't want to fight. I'm just gonna fall over. Time for a nap. Actually, yeah, maybe now I can take this opportunity. Oh, but we're still in combat though. I see. Technically, we're in combat. I think. Oh. Here, let me just gaze into the void. There it is. This big boy. This was a spicy boss back in the day. It looks really cool design-wise, but this is a tough boss for me and my homies back in the day for the Elite Dungeon versions. We did get it with the 4 of us, but it took a few tries. This was a tough one. A number of tries, actually. We're always in combat. From the day we are born, we're always in combat. Accurate. was gonna say he's gonna do his like power up thing. And I think eventually he's gonna. Yep, I was gonna say he's gonna raise his homies. And then we unraise them. We lower them. Oh, check out this guy's like cool glowy hands. Hell yeah, he's got the cool yellow glowy hands. I get the blue glowy hands. My hands aren't as cool. Actually, they're literally cool. That's about it. Cool. Nap time. I like Jay Strat of like, I'm just gonna like start shooting my gun. I know it's a builder skill for her, so it like builds up the shotgun energy. But I like the idea of just being like, I just want to shoot my gun. It's a good thing to do, so I'm gonna do it. There's the sword. He's got the fancy shit.
Had brought with them the powers of their gods.
Yes, power up my shit, please. Thanks, fam.
Were not prepared for. Its pure light terrified our forefathers, but when it was cast upon the enemy and burned them to cinders, our tribe saw that it was a good light, wielded by friends and allies.
They walk up to Jay and just fall over. Putting them in on forever nap time. Yeah, because that was the thing. They kept being raised by the evil energy of the filth, and now we get the good energy of Gaia. Actually, I guess that's what the sword is channeling. That it's channeling Gaia. Right, big boy. There's lots of purple. There's a purple coming from. Oh, it's him charging up the bad guys. He's fucking dead. Hell yeah, that was Elite 1. GG's, friends. Well done.
Much blood was shed that day and night.
Inventory's a little bit full, but I will be able to go through this
Dawn
easily peasily.
Finally came.
GG's.
We
Thanks,
stood
all.
Before that gaping mouth, and our enemy was
That's good.
dead or had
Oh, I
fled.
forgot I'm supposed to be charging that up too, aren't
were
I?
victorious. This
That one.
is our story.
And then
This is
that
the
guy.
story of the people.
Level 23 on that bad boy. Hell yeah. 265, baby. We've gone up by a smidge bit, and I'm super down for it.
Critical empowerment
Critical
results.
empowerment. I like those. And this one is... What am I doing? This one. Right. This one.
Critical empowerment results.
Critical empowerment. Yes. Want to do more yet? I'm down. I'm down. There we go. Much better. So, let's see. Boop. And then this guy. Our 3-pip blue boy we're working on right now. Very nice. Very nice. We have exactly one of these puppers. Getting close to level 30 on that bad boy, though, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, leveling this up has been a really nice vehicle for getting our item power maxed out, which is nice. Well, not maxed out, but leveling it up more, which is helpful. 14 on that bad boy. Yes. Yes. Anything else I wanted to do while I'm here? Actually, I need to turn in the quest things that I just did. Like that. We can collect that one. Oh, crap, except my inventory is like full to the point of there just being no room to navigate. Let's get rid of these, the stacks of those things just because they're not really necessary. And then we'll do this. Bam. Oh wait, that's critical rating. Yeah, don't put that there. Put it there. Put it there, champ. There we go. Now we've like made more space, a little bit more space, not much, but enough to count. Oh, not you. You get this one. Yes. All right, cool. All right, the sexy menuing action has subsided. Let us warp back to, I guess, Blue Mountain. I guess. Actually, yeah, I'll just take us back to Agartha. Hey, Rico, what's up, buddy? Yeah, that was level 3 to 4 as opposed to the 1 to 2. Yeah, so that was a one tick up from what we were doing previously, based on the item power limitations. Really hooked to it. Yeah, the main thing I've been doing lately is focusing a lot on single player stuff. But Jay, who is in the chat, well, her screen name is Polin. But Jay, who just walked by us actually, she has been very generous in bringing us along for some really high level stuff that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise, which has been very generous of her. Because like, there's no way I'd be able to do that dungeon, like solo or even with the group of friends that I have that play this game. Oh, check out this guy's outfit. That's so. What a like cool and varied outfit. That's so fucking cool. I like the cool metal like stuff he's got. That's very cool. What a cool outfit. But yeah, just to complete the thought. Yeah, just the fact that like there'd be no way I'd be able to do a lot of these myself, or like by myself at least. But yeah, Jay's been very kind in bringing us along, despite the fact that I'm pretty low level. So it's like I joked before that it feels like I'm being invited to the cool kids table. So it's like, oh, it's nice that they're willing to bring along a scrub like myself to join on these shenanigans. But we have been focusing a lot on the single player stuff, which has been a lot of fun. And there's a person with a zombie horse, I think. Yep, that's a zombie horse. Very good. Nice little zombie horse friend. I'm just gonna hang on to that one so we can merge that eventually. But yeah, the multiplayer stuff has been good, and the single player story stuff has been good too. We're actually, I think, maybe a stream or two away from being able to finish up the story stuff, although there are a few other side quests that I'll want to do at some point. So if oh, that guy's got the same shirt I had earlier. Yeah, very similar kind of outfit. I like the cowboy hat. I like the Geordie LaForge visor. That's cool. That's a cool outfit too. Let's go, oh wait, there's I recognize that guy. That's Yellow Jacket. Yeah, we played with Yellow Jacket just the other day. It's part of Jay's crew. So as far as the missions I'm going to do at some point on stream as well, there's a number of like bonus streams, or bonus missions here. A Step in Time looks really cool. I don't think I've done it before, but I want to do that one. All Roads Lead to Rome also looks good. In fact, I think I might take that quest from the initial quest giver, which is in London. I don't know where you would get the Step in Time quest from, but I want to make sure to like get the cutscenes for these if possible. So I want to do a bunch of these. I don't know if I want to bother with the British Museum of the Occult, just because we've already done that one. Well, we haven't really done the quest per se, but we've been to the museum before. Okie dokie. I'm ready whenevsies. No rush though. Yeah, at some point I want to do more of those quests, because we did the lair with several friends previously. The big old lair that happens in Manhattan. Oh, I like the cool purple hair. That's cool. Or pink hair, and like the little floating glyphs. Happy Jinx. I know we've played with somebody who had the cool floating glyphs before. I don't know if we've played with that person in particular. Hey, McMagic. Having to oh, hold on. Had to kind of having to like part ways from like an old time friend. I'm sorry to hear that, McMagic. That's never fun. That's never a fun thing to have to go through, my friend. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that that's the case. I know that I've had similar things where I've had to like kind of distance myself from people that I've known for a long time, or you know, people just sometimes grow apart. That's just kind of how it goes. But I've definitely had a kind of situation where I've had to kind of make that tough call, and it's never fun. It's never fun. It's never easy.
We know them now.
Like I said, like 10-ish or 10 plus years. I mean, that's a long time. It's a lot of history to have to bury. So that's I'm sad to hear that that's how it has to go down.
Tribe was outnumbered and stood no chance against.
Yo, I'll fight this guy. Yeah, this guy's more my speed. Oh, and he's dead. Never mind.
Had lost their lives in the first battle.
I like how this guy's slowed, which means I can mess him up. Whoa!
Sure to destroy us all and leave the mountains.
I went to go fight that one dude and he exploded. He pops like an energy balloon, dynamite balloon. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird how like people change over time. You know, I think of people that I used to be so close with in high school and college that, for a number of reasons, you know, we just grow apart we have grown apart over the years, like in a few cases, that kind of thing. Rarely is it from anything malicious or anything mean-spirited or even any actual falling outs. It's just people growing apart and becoming different people. There's a few college friends I can think of in particular that I never like hung out with a whole lot, like that much necessarily. It's like we weren't like super close, but like had a few classes back in the day, and would like maybe like chat with them or like meet together with them for like board games once every couple months, that kind of thing. And for a few of the people in that group, we don't really see them a whole lot very much nowadays, and it's just because for many of them, we just have grown apart over the years. You know, we're just different people now. I know I'm certainly a different person from, you know, how I was in college. I like to think I was not, you know, insufferable in college, but you know, definitely grown and changed, for better or for worse.
And the Vikings were to build a shield around this island that would keep it safe from our enemies.
But it's still hard when that kind of thing happens, and much harder still when it's the kind of thing where you're having to make like a conscious decision to separate yourself. Oh, I need to not be in that, yeah. To separate yourself from somebody, if you know, for various reasons. And he fell over. He fell over before he could do his like little spinny ability.
With the blessing.
That's usually how it goes, yeah.
With the power.
Out there partying, hell yeah. No, I mean, I like to think I haven't really changed that much, but I definitely have. I mean, yeah, I will readily admit that I like to think a more well-adjusted and hopefully a better person than what I was in college. I like to think I wasn't, you know, bad or awful, but I tell myself that I've, you know, improved, that I've grown and such. I don't know if it's true, but it's what I tell myself. So if I say it to myself, that means it'll come true, right? Whoop. There we go. Got stuck on the fence. Oh, just saw Soniee get knocked over. Oh, she's getting knocked over by. Oh, right. It's the as it grows and tunnels. I don't think it does any damage. It just knocks us around. But the dude, yeah, it's like if the dude never changed, never grew, yeah, exactly. Anger problems, oh god, yeah, that kind of shit can absolutely become problematic. Oh hell yeah, dude! Check out Taika and Soniee. They got the same outfit and like just like a similar hairstyle with like different colors, different color hair. That's dope. It's like, oh yeah, we got like Taika and Soniee, the fucking like badass girl squad. Hell yeah. That's dope. And I was trying to think earlier, what does Jay's outfit remind me of? Jay's outfit reminds me of somebody. Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. It reminds me of Ash from Rainbow Six Siege. Like without the sunglasses, but yeah, like the red hair and just like the baseball cap and like the dark clothes. Very much, I think it's Ash. I think that's the name of the character. The girl who, the operator who has the, what am I thinking of? It's not a rocket launcher, but it's like a remote grenade device. I mean, it could damage bad guys. It's more to damage obstacles and like to break down doors, that kind of thing. Yeah, the FBI lady. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the FBI red hair lady. She's one of these starting operators. Well, the operators you can get at the start, I'm pretty sure. And she's a really good one. She's one of the fastest in the game. So she is always a solid choice. Really fast and has really good weapons. Just really fucking good. Really good operator. Blech. He like warped in and then immediately fell over. But I'm sorry to hear that you're having to deal with that, McMagic. Yeah, like the kind of bullshit where someone, like you were saying, like they're just not, they haven't really grown as a person. They got anger management problems. Like, oh yeah, that can get real toxic real fast. So I don't blame you one bit for feeling like, man, this is kind of shitty, right? It's kind of a shitty thing to have to deal with. And you know, we all have our demons. You know, we all have things that we need to improve. I know I certainly do. You know, I'm far from perfect. I got stuff I need to work on for sure. Absolutely. But you know, it's a work in progress, right? I think I've hopefully made progress since my younger, more wilder years. So yeah, if someone's just not putting forth the work into improving themselves and dealing with their demons, then yeah, it gets exhausting. And after a certain point, you have to just be like, you know what? Is it worth it anymore? Is it worth the anguish that I'm putting myself through trying to keep up with this person? The newfound source of bars. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the VR chat stuff, man. You know, I was privy to a conversation on Twitter a couple days ago, and I retweeted this comment. There was a conversation that was something along the lines of, like, you know, usually I'm chilling at bars with the homies. I'm going to clubs with the homies. Now I'm like hanging out in VR, like with VR chat and that kind of thing, and it's fun and it's cool, but it's not quite the same. And one of the people I follow on Twitter goes, well, yeah, but there's not anime girls in IRL clubs, so VR's better. And I was like, you know what? I'm down for this. I'm down for this. Polin asks, oh, right, yeah, Jay's new outfit. Does she got the sunglasses? Yeah, she does. I go, yes. Dope AF. That's very cool. Yeah, Jay has like so many cool outfits, like so many cool cosmetic things for her character. Every time we play with her, she's got a different outfit. It's always very, very much on point. On fleek, as the kids would call it. Respect the drip, the J drip. Yeah, I'm still appreciating how like Soniee and Taika are like, they got the fucking badass killing bad guys uniform on. We're also fashionable. Yeah, we got Ringo 2 in here as well. Yeah, we played with him a little bit earlier. We had Ringle and the other gentleman, Morpheus, who had the cool steampunk outfit. Yeah, now we raise these guys. Well, we don't raise them up. They get raised up and we smack them down each time. Whoop. That's kind of cool how it like forces, well, doesn't really force it, but encourages the camera over to the side. And it kind of fix a friend of it. Still a pain in the ass though, yeah. Just not turn everything to, yeah, that's the thing too, like the drama can, it just gets exhausting. It just gets like, it's mentally and emotionally taxing. After a while, yeah, just after a certain point. I mean, if there's working on stuff and they're struggling with it, but they're trying and they're not, it's not always working, but they're trying to better themselves, and that's one thing. But if they're not even like putting forth the work, then it's like, dude, what are we doing, man? And positive, yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Because that's what it's like. Yeah, it feels like a net loss. Like it's like they're subtracting your energy. You know, you're putting all the energy in and you're not getting anything out. It's like, what am I doing, man? It sucks though, right? It sucks. Yeah, like when it feels like it's like manipulation, right? It's like how much of this are they aware of? How much of this are they able to control and like, or am I just being strung along because they like the attention? And of course it's tricky, right? You don't want to assume that necessarily, but if it's really been a thing for years, then it's just not. I mean, you said 10 plus years. I mean, that's a long time to give someone the benefit of the doubt. And yeah, if shit's just exhausting, then after a certain point, you have to look out for yourself, right? It sucks. It sucks to have to deal with that, though, man. And I'm sorry that you're having to make these tough choices.
Much blood was shed that day.
Yeah, try like professional help, like a therapist, that kind of thing. Exactly.
We stood before that gaping mouth and our
Can you believe someone helped? 4 different. Oof, yeah, that's a lot to untangle. It's a lot to untangle for sure.
This is our story.
Do more? Yeah, I'll say I can do one more. One more, Z's. It. Oh, we got a cool looking pistol. I mean, it's not that fancy, but it looks cool. So many of the things in this game look really neat, even if for the things we're getting, even if the stats aren't amazing, they frequently look cool, which is almost as important. Almost. And then get this guy. Yeah, we're slowly getting max level threshold with this elementalism focus thingy. 268 item power, baby. Love to see it. Let's get this guy level 8. And our inventory, of course, is frequently approaching, or always like tickling max level or max capacity. Back to Agartha. It says Blue Mountain, but we're just going back to the hub world. Yeah, it's like it's just consuming so much energy. It's like you have to think about that. Like, you know, I'm trying so hard to take care of this person. I'm trying so hard to take care of this person, to help them, but who's trying to help to take care of me, you know, who's help taking care of me, who's trying to help me, that kind of thing. And if you're looking around and you know this person isn't putting in the work, then, or maybe not even putting in the work, but this person isn't like attempting to like put in their share of a friendship or a relationship, what have you, then yeah, it sucks. It sucks having to make that call. Also, I see a lot of snow. We know there was the winter event a little while back. I'm guessing the snow pops in whenever somebody puts a snowball pile down to make the snowball fight cosmetic thing start doing its thing. Because yeah, there was the holiday event where snow was like raining down everywhere, and there was like cool Christmassy stuff around. It looked very pretty. Emotional vampires, yeah, I can think of a few that I've had to interact with over the years where, again, I don't think it was anything malicious. It's not like that they were trying to be manipulative or to be draining others' energy, that kind of thing, but it definitely turned into that. And sometimes they were aware of it, sometimes they weren't, and so frequently it would end with just a falling out of some variety, and it's never fun. I liked McMagic said, 10 plus years, that's a long time, that's a lot of history. Man, it's such a crappy situation for all parties involved. Also, is that a little cat with, is that Nirgal? Nirmigul, rather? Yes, I remember the cat with little tentacles. Do I have that cat? I might. I had it with my original character. Do I have Nirmigul? There's Grimalkin, Little Lion, there he is. Whoa! Dude, Jay's got the fucking squad. Hell yeah. Jay's like, how many cats do you have? And I'm like, I've got one. And Jay's like, that's babies. Watch this. Summon 6 cats, including like a little blood cat, a little moon cat. Hell yeah. That's a dope as hell. That's, let's see, what would that be? Where's like the cluster of little kitty cat friends? Actually, maybe it's not on here. Maybe there's like a separate fancy thing you unlock. There's more pages. Holy fuck, I didn't know there were more pages. My mind has been exploded all over my ass. I don't know where I was going with that. Polin is showing off her cool secret cat collection. Secret kitty cats. It's a secret mission. Ooh. If only there was a world where these secret things happened. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like you don't want to like just straight up ghost someone, but at the same time, yeah, you have to like draw the line somewhere, man. There are times, and I'm echoing advice that my dad has always tried to instill in all of us over the years, where there are times in life where you have to be selfish, and it sounds mean. It sounds mean to say, but it's like you have to be selfish sometimes. You have to do things that are in your best interest, like to preserve your emotional and mental sanity, or I will just say emotional sanity. Even if it means like, cutting someone out in your life that like, they might really value your friendship, but if you're not valuing theirs, or if it's just not worth it anymore, if the energy, if the mental or emotional drain is just too much and it's just not sustainable, then yeah, you might have to make that tough call, and it sucks. It like sucks having to do that. Oh, he's got a living buddy. I'll bring my living buddy in too. Living buddies forever. Living buddies and kitty cats with tentacles. There's a 5-minute cooldown, and then oh, I see. So it's not like a pet that follows you around. Yeah, it's not like they have an evil play. Yeah, it's not like they're like trying to manipulate you, or to manipulate others, but it is an unfortunate outcome. Think of yourself first. I mean, it's good to put others before yourself, but just you have to like recognize, like, you only have so much of yourself to give, right? It's nice to think of others. It's nice to do things for people. It's good to not be selfish, obviously. It's good to be selfless to a degree, but you just don't want to like, I've learned throughout the years that yeah, if I like give so many pieces of myself out and there's nothing left for me, then it feels awful. So it's like I have to like have that self-preservation. It's a lesson that, like I said, my dad has done a good job, I think, in instilling to all of us, and it's a lesson I've still had to learn a bunch throughout the years. Think of yourself first, yeah. Yeah, if you let exactly. If you let yourself just get if it doesn't work out, in that sense, and you're just constantly in that state of like emotionally being drained, then you're right. You're of no use to anybody else, right? Yeah, it's like, how can I help others if I'm just fucking done all the time? If I got nothing left for myself. So look at this. We can comfortably outdamage the normal enemies out here, which is kind of cool. Look at us being modestly useful. Hell yeah, that's the good shit. Let's get Living Flame in here. Don't want to, but right, yeah. Sometimes that's the only tool you have at your disposal, and it sucks. It sucks, so that's how it goes. Ba-boing, ba-boing, ba-boing. Nope. And he falls over. That's some good RNG. Oh, right. So it's a different cat, a deck of cats, like a deck of cards, but a deck of cats. It's like a different cluster every time. That's cool. Can I eat them? Yep. The war callers. When other war call int. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm not good at coming up with these quips. That's cool that it's like when you use that secret cat ability, yeah, it's like a random cluster each time. Because there was that one where it was, the first one it was like one blue friend, one blue red buddy. But if you get 5, yeah, of like the Hellraised cats, spicy cat friends. He's out of there. I'll nab that shit. Hell yes. Yoink, yoink,
The
and
Norsemen
yoink.
came then upon our shores in longboats.
I go through some of these
and
real
they
quick.
brought with them a powerful sword. Together,
Eventually, we're gonna level this one up. This one's been like nearing its level threshold for quite a while. Of course, we've had it at
those who
purple
wish to dig into the mountain.
for only a few days. Like stream days, that is, stream sessions. God, I gotta watch for this guy doing his thing. The dungeon. Oh, okay, yeah. See, yeah, I'd assumed that it was intentionally being picked. Like, oh, I was thinking, oh, maybe she's picking this dungeon just because it's really easy and predictable. Like, I don't mind it whatsoever. I'm totally fine with it. You know, I'll play whatevskis. I didn't realize it was like a random dungeon each time. We just keep having to get the same one. Yeah, I thought you meant the cats thing was
Every man,
what you're referring to.
standing tall with a weapon in their hands. We were ready.
So close on that one. That one's almost combinable. So elite dungeons are always random. Interesting. Oh man, because in my book, this dungeon I think seems a lot easier compared to like the slaughterhouse, for instance. Like certain dungeons to me are a no-brainer as far as which ones are easier or harder. But maybe it's all balanced out for elite dungeons. Maybe it's not so much like, oh, this one's easier because it's earlier on in the game. Maybe they're like smoothed out in that sense. See, I think about the slaughterhouse. I think about, oh, what was that other one that gave me and my homies a run for our money? The other Transylvania one. There's a few of them that were real spicy back in the day.
Time was short, and the darkness had to be stopped.
Time was short. I like things that are short.
Club, by spear,
Critical
by
and
sword,
In my
Results.
extremely biased opinion.
by magic.
They're all scaled. Interesting. All scaled up. Oh shit, we got the, oh, that's dope. Holy fuck, that's cool. Yeah, we got the, what am I thinking of? The 3, like, secret agent, oh, Charlie's Angels. It's like, I'm trying to think, like, what are, like, the 3 secret agents that, like, from the 70s? Yeah. That's fucking dope. Does that make me Bosley? Is that the guy's name? The dude who was, like, the bumbling, like, not their manager, because Charlie was the guy at the top, but then there was, I think the guy's name was Bosley, and he was, like the bumbling doofus that he would like try to help, but it's like, oh, come on. He's doing his darndest. He's doing his darndest, but he can only do so much. Whereas like the angels are the ones that were like really really making shit happen. Also, I just got bodied by something. I think one of the dudes must have went to smack me in the booty. Don't watch the new one. Yeah, I've heard that like, well, there's a movie, right? There's the movie from like the 2000s. With, I can't think of the actress's names, but yeah, there was a movie in the 2000s that I heard was just okay. But I don't know much more than that. Out of range, he's doing his bullshit. He's doing his absolute horse piss. As expected. Here comes more friends. Yeet. Oh crap, I didn't even do that, that's fine. Oh, he almost telefragged me. He was inside of me when he teleported in. Yeah, that one was, yeah, exactly. Like, it was, I heard that it wasn't horrible, just like, just so. Oh, I think Soniee died. It's okay, Soniee. It happens to the best of us. If I apologize for every time I've died, then I would be...
You cannot
It
continue
would be
alone.
never ending. Whoops.
The forest is flooded with blackness.
Gosh, what am I
Blackness
doing?
wept
This
from
one.
the wound
This
in
one.
the mountain.
Yes. 29, hell
I
yeah.
have spoken to the earth. I asked it to guide you across the danger.
Bam.
Walk into its golden light now.
Into the golden light. See, medical doctor, yeah, I got therapist, exactly. Yeah, you got stuff to do. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's only so much energy to go around. It's like, dude, I got my own stuff, man. We all, yeah, it's like all of us, we all got stuff we're dealing with. We don't just have infinite energy to spend on friends who, you know, take all their stuff out on others and don't use anything, use any of their energy for like introspection and trying to like increase their like mental well-being, that kind of thing. Like putting all that on others is just yeah, a recipe for disaster. Jay's like, I'm just gonna fire my shoot gun. One of these things is not like the other. I love this, man. It's so fucking cool. Look at the badass like secret agent squad, and then you got Alex over here with his goofy fucking chipmunk. Best believe if I had like the cool like shoulder blouse with the high heels and the cool hair, I would wear it in an instant. But sadly, I think that those cosmetic options are not available to me based on the dude selection that I made. But I absolutely would rock the cool Charlie's Angel look as the dude that I got here. I would rock that shit proudly. That'd be the bonus angel. And I was gonna say they're gonna pop back up and then immediately fall back down. They're like, nope, I'm done. And they fall back down. Yep, easy peasy. And yeah, and also I'm the only one without a gun. I've got hammer and elementalism, which is good. Like they're both great, but it's like, oh, I don't got them. I don't got my guns, man. I left my shotgun and/or my assault rifle at home. It's like we're trying to just put them down for naps. And he falls back over again. We're just standing over them. We're like, what's the word? We're spawn camping them. What a sniper rifle. There you go. Yeah, just to get him down from when he's up on the mountaintops. Puts it even more stress. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. How could it not stress you out? Exactly. Just keep, yeah, it's an unfortunate case. Like, until this person, like, gets their shit figured out. And it doesn't have to be goodbye forever, you know? If this person really does put in some work, you know, just the bare minimum to, like, try to help themselves and try to find a way to not just put all that on everybody around them and not, you know, work on it themselves. If they were to, you know, put in that effort, then, yeah, maybe things could be bridged, you know, the gap could be bridged. But, yeah, after a certain point... Yeah, it's shitty. It's just shitty across the board, my friend. Also, Priority, good to see you, friend. Priority always a pleasure. We're playing some Secret World Legends where we got the fucking squad on right now. We got Soniee, Jay, and Taika, who have all donned matching outfits as they're shooting demons and killing bad guys. And I am by a significant degree the lowest level person here by like a huge margin. So I'm like. I was joking earlier, I feel like they're the Charlie's Angels and I'm Bosley, the dude who just kind of bumbles his way through everything. That is a comparison I'm 100% okay with. Also, yeah, yes, I think he has some AoEs that I must not have seen in time, but there we go. We didn't die, that's what matters. Oh, there we go. Oh, yo, she's got the angel wings. Oh, even better. Literally Charlie's Angels. Oh, yes. So good. Like, taking the nomenclature to its... logical extreme.
He stood before that gaping mouth.
Almost max level, baby. Almost.
We were victorious.
Get this one leveled up.
This is our story.
And
this
then
is the story
this.
of the people of the
Ooh, do I
dawn.
want to max this out? Ooh, I kind of want to max this out. So I can do this. Bam. 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 Hell yeah. So then we max this one out. Crit power rating. I don't know if there's one that we need for crit power rating. I think everything else is maxed out. Crit power, so that one's good. That one's good. That one's good, I think. Actually, I can just mouse over. Yes, level 20, yeah. So we need to find another blue and merge that one then. So, whoops, not that. This one. Hey, max level.
Results.
2 purple max level friends. So much blue trash, she says. What is it? Oh, that's the shotgun, right? Yeah. 20% chance to cause your next. Okay, I mean, it sounds nice, but it's only a Mark 1, so yeah, it's probably not particularly exciting. Whoops. Alright, how do I make it stop? Okay, there we go. Got the faded pigment. Oh god, how do I make it go away? Was there anything cool I got? I pretty much just wood chippered everything I got instantly. Select our rewards, our experience. Thank you. Oh, whoops. Thank you for the dungeons, friends. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, so much blue trash. Yeah, thank you again to Jay and to Soniee and Taika, Morpheus. There was the other gentleman we played with, Ringle too. Yeah, thank you to everyone who played with us today and rushed us through some dungeons to get some really helpful gear for leveling up our dude. Maxed out my elementalism, which I wasn't sure was ever going to happen, just because it was, you know, a long time coming, but that was very good. People knocked that out. That was very helpful. So again, thank you to Jay and Soniee and Taika and all the cool folks we play with, and special shout outs of course to Jay for going out of her way to invite me to cool stuff with her to do cool stuff with her friends. It's very helpful and very generous. Again, I cannot understand how nice that is for someone of like Jay's power level to invite scrubby old Alex along. It's very nice. It's nice being invited to the grown-ups table and Thanksgiving dinner. It's like I'm part of the cool squad. Wait, is this the right way? Yeah, oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. I was like, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Right, because it's down here. Yeah, here we go. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, back to the New Dawn stuff. We have a number of other quests, side quests as well as regular quests to do. I understand there's quite a bit of content. Quite a bit of stuff to go through. Someone getting banned? Oh, no, it wasn't anything from this channel. It was just, McMagic was just kind of lamenting that he's having to make some tough conversations or some tough calls with regards to an old friend that is, I think the term that Rico used is a good one to use for a situation like this. Someone who's an emotional vampire. Someone who, like, usually not meaning to do this, but they inadvertently kind of suck the energy out of the room by always needing others, like the help of their friends, like the kind of thing where they're always leaning on other people to help them with their problems and not really doing much for themselves. And to a degree, I get it. Like, to a degree, it's like, yeah, we all need help with things, and there's no shame in that. But when it's just constant, when he said it was for like 10 plus years, it's like, yeah, man, that's a pattern of problematic behavior that's definitely hard to come back from, for sure. You know, somebody who's always like, you know, on the brink, more or less. It just gets exhausting after a certain point, you know, refusing to seek help, refusing to like see a therapist or a professional, and always trying to, you know, self-medicate through different means. I mean, that kind of thing can so frequently end in unpleasantries all around. Get some sheet metal. Here we go. So it was just something that unfortunately a lot of us have had to experience. Some stuff to patch up. A lot of us unfortunately have had to experience it to different degrees, where we're trying to reason with people in these situations like this, trying to I'm supposed to patch things up, but I can't go this way. Trying to reason with somebody, trying to like help them out, but also like try to get them to help themselves. You know, see a therapist, see some kind of medical professional. Seek out someone who can really give them help and not just put the onus on, you know, on their friends, that kind of thing, or family members, when, you know, when it comes to our energy, sometimes our efforts are limited, you know, how much we can invest when it comes to situations like that. So it's hard making tough calls like that sometimes, you know. It's hard making tough calls and knowing when to step away, you know, when to apply some distance between yourself and someone who really needs to figure these kinds of things out. Because you don't want to abandon your friends, and again, you want to, like, you know, when someone needs help and you're there to provide it, then, you know, by all means, that's totally fine. But when it becomes a pattern where they're relying on it without. Also, something's trying to hit me. These little fellas. Yeah, when someone's relying on it without much. There we go. Without really investing much themselves, and yeah, it gets exhausting very quickly. All right, so that's out of that one. That one was like a really easy quest, honestly. Just patching up the sheet metal. Hopefully it goes smooth. Yeah. No, I feel bad for McMagic. It's a tough situation to have to deal with. Something I wouldn't wish on anybody, obviously, but these are unfortunately things that come up from time to time, and it's never fun. It's never fun, and it's never easy. Detangling these kinds of situations. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird how, like, as we grow up, as we get older, like, these are the kinds of situations that we sometimes find ourselves in. It's I guess that means we're all growing up, we're all, getting mature and learning life lessons. For better or for worse, these are things we got going on. Oh, not this person. I'm supposed to go to someone else. Also, Victoria, how you doing, friend? Ruined his night. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, man, after some point, you just have to learn to kind of step away, kind of put some distance when it comes to situations like that. Don't let it get to you, if possible. I know it's easier said than done, but try to recognize that you're doing it for your own well-being. It's like you got to take care of yourself, man, and there's no shame in that whatsoever. It is not a reflection of weakness on your part. If anything, it's a reflection that you're able to take care of yourself, which is very important. Very, very important. So I'll go ahead and level this guy up next. It will not take very long. This guy gets it next. Hell yeah. Alright, so I need to get back to this little side quest friend. No more other side quests in the lower echelons. Up to the upper echelons we go.
Hey.
Monster Hunter World. How's Monster Hunter World been going for you, Victoria? I know that's been a... Oh, can I not? Oh, I have to use the thingy to lower the gate. I know that's a... Oh, there we go. It just teleports me. I know that's a big one for a number of my friends. That like it's a game they frequently come back to.
Radar module activated.
I hope it's been a good one for you, friend, because it seems like a pretty cool one from what I've seen.
Be the change.
I think maybe it's inside here. It's the call center. It's inside. Somewhere is a device. Mysterious device that I seek.
I can give you the
Is
address
it in the
of
offices?
local morning light facility.
I apparently walked right by it. Oh, by the desk. Oh, it's under the desk. I see. Yeah, it's under the desk. So these are like listening devices, right? So they're tracking their mid-level employees, like mid-level management employees. Getting there, right? Because you were saying, yeah, you have to play on Steam because the console version is no longer available, which is a bummer. Because it sounds like I know you said you had a lot of progress on the console version, so it's unfortunate that you've had to restart. But hopefully, it's an enjoyable process at least. Because I know sometimes. In situations where I have to start over in games like that, it's like, oh fuck, now I'm like, I have to grind all the way back up, and it's exhausting just thinking about it. Like sometimes it's not so easy. Is there a thing I have to activate? Here we go. Yeah, it's somewhere under the table. Okay. Signal tracker looking for a fourth source, a fourth sauce. Activated. And some purple. Oh, I guess it's like ink from the pinchers.
Anointed. If you feel any confusing thoughts, please see one of
What's her? Oh, I thought it said activated. I was like, what does activated mean? No, anointed. That makes sense. Oh, okay, so you still have your account, right? I see. So it's like, yeah, so it's not an option right now at least. So like, if you were to like get access to a PS4 at some point in the future, then might be able to pick up where you left off.
Hey.
So yeah, I guess if the door isn't closed forever, that's a good sign. Oh, this fella. Ooh. Interesting. He dropped a whole bundle of them. Who was planting these devices? I don't know. He escaped. He saw us and got the fuck out of Dodge. He had an interesting outfit on, too. I wonder what his story is or was. How mysterious. Boop, boop. There we go. Let's see. This one is critical rating. Which... Let's see. Is that this one? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful.
We are all made of stars.
Was there anything else I needed to turn in? No, not yet. This one is so close to being able to be merged with this guy. And once that happens, that'll be really nice. It'll take a while to level that one up to 25. But once we do, we can make that purple and make it hella good. Alright, so any other side quests we can do while we're here? Because that one we just did was actually pretty interesting.
Hey.
Searching for the tracking devices was one thing, but then finding the tracking devices and the dude that was propagating them was rather interesting. Let's get back to our workplace. Get back to our assigned PC, yeah. And of course, I gotta ride the motorcycle. We gotta ride the spider cycle. All time, every time.
Be the change.
Sadly, don't let me ride my motorcycle inside the workplace. This is a toxic working environment, man. I'm not allowed to rev my motorcycle inside the office. Some bullshit. Is this my computer? Here, let me just stand at my computer like a weirdo. Oh, wait. Is this mine? Oh, this is. Yeah, Marika. We can go on other computers. This is our designated one, since we've taken on the like digital identity of Marika, so we can use her points after she got murdered to death by bad guys, by the demons. So let's see. Here's the introduction. A lot to take in. It can be dizzying. First day greeting. You're already on your way. So useful advice for the specialist. Let's see what we got. Learn these lines. Oh, there's a script, right? Then there's a call list. So when you're anointed, then it comes with accolades and responsibilities.
About our fine line of self-help books and nutritional supplements. No, you don't have
Also,
to be a
I'm
member to order
trying to
our
like
products.
listen into the other call center people as they go about their business. You're a mouth of the morning light. One body, many mouths. Oh my. That's my fetish. Endless mouths. That's my fetish. Yep. Alex, you have a lot of fetishes. Yes, it's true. Every weird thing in this game apparently is a fetish. And they're all mine. Every single last one. So let's see. Other tips. Smile. They can't see you. The listener can sense your smile. Always. Always be smiling. Smiles are infectious. They spread joy. Even water can cut a canyon. Break down the barriers of your listener's mind. Be persistent. Just annoy the fuck out of them. Do not get discouraged. Do not panic. Missed quotas are forgiven during your first month. Oh, well that's nice. Missed quotas are forgiven during your first month. I guess that means like, yeah, if you start underperforming, then you'll start to get punished. Some minds are forever closed. We cannot save everyone. There's a script, of course. Creativity is acceptable in doses, but remember to circle back to the script. There's discretion. Answer no questions or be drawn into any conversation regarding a certain celebrity member of the Morning Light elite. Don't even mention the names. I wonder who the elite could be that are celebrities. I mean, it could be Lilith, it could be Marquard. It's hard to say. The supposed controversy involving this actor are just figments and fodder for gossip mongers who are better than that. I wonder who this certain celebrity could be. A celebrity member. Could it be Shay? Could it be John? I don't know. It's hard to say. Smile. Are you smiling? It's very important. Your office manager will be watching. Oh man, some red flags, man. What's the script? Cut into sections. Your manager will train you on when and how to use each section and improvise within call center decorum. Hello, I would like to talk to you today about the Morning Light. 5 minutes could change your life. Yeah, that whole deal. They promise a better job, higher income, more rewarding personal relationships. Put them on an email list. Give you the address of the local facility. Introduction video, that kind of thing. Our fine line of self-help books, nutritional supplements. Cannot dignify that with a response this time. It's best to not trust the. Oh God, this was in 2017 too. So, yeah, this was a while back, wasn't it? But it didn't feel that long ago, but that was a thing. And then smile. Remember to smile. It's super important. Always smile. If you don't feel like it, then just force it. Reality should not shape your mouth. Your mouth should shape reality. Endless mouths.
Good afternoon. Can I talk to you today?
The happy soul is the soul who grins. Endless mouths, all smiling. There it is again. All right, who's the calling list? Oh, whoops! Did I click the wrong one? Let me see the call list. Physical copy of the daily call list. Leave it at your desk. Cross out the names of people that give a hard no. Take the names of people who say yes, and circle for people who say, maybe. Who might reconsider otherwise. Alright, so what about the internal files then?
Could I talk to you about the...
The end is nigh, but the end
Some files might not be available.
is the beginning.
Let's try Foul Fellow first. How about Gideon? Try the full thing then. Foul Fellow and Gideon. Ah, there we go. So you need a server terminal, which we need to find within the call center. It's nice that it just tells us, yeah, you can find it somewhere around here. Let me just wander around inconspicuously. It's a good thing I don't have an outfit on that makes me stand out in any way. I'm super inconspicuous. I'll blend right in. They won't even know I'm here. Am I hearing like a jackhammer outside? Oh. So here's the server terminal. Oh, it's the doors opening and closing. I thought it was like a jackhammer or something. Looking for any other incriminating evidence or anything. I mean, I'm definitely a sysadmin. I've been here for like 24 hours. I definitely have admin privileges. Let me just get into this shit. If you act with enough purpose and with enough poise and confidence, you can pretty much just walk in anywhere. So I like to think that our guy just has an air of confidence where it's like, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. So here we go. Let's try again. Foul Fellow and Gideon. It's deemed sensitive and can only be accessed by a manager. Oh, I'm sorry. At Terminal D, which is over here, which of course requires a passcode thingy.
Access is denied.
Need a manager's access card. So this is going to be some high-level shit. Let's find ourselves a thing that lets us, that enables high-level shit. It says that this is a sabotage quest. I mean, we're definitely sabotaging things, but there's no sneakiness really at all. Just kind of putzing around and everyone, we're just not at all trying to disguise anything. This looks like a manager's office. This is probably the place to be. Guessing that we have to do this while not in view of the day shift manager. Ooh, I see a key card. I'm getting all excited. Tell me I can grab it from way back here.
I'm sorry, but that's my key card. Did you lose yours?
Yes, I lost mine. Yeah, sorry. I'll just be hiding over here. It's for no reason. I'm assuming she will want to have her back turned. Oh, or just have her outside the room. I like how there was no punishment at all for just attempting to steal her keycard. No reprimand, no admonishment. She's like, that's mine. And I'm like, oh, cool. All right. For your own well-being. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but it is a call that has to be made sometimes. It's a hard call to make, but it is an important one. Let's get into the D. I'm stepping inside the D. So presumably this is where there's gonna be like security things and stuff we have to dip, dive, duck, dodge, and dodge around. You have to say dodge twice, that's why. Fellow and Gideon. Little droid friends. Little droid floater friends. Show me the manual. So we got different modes for these lads. Little floaty friends. I wonder if this is Orochi technology, because we know that Morning Light and Orochi do not get along right now. Just doesn't seem the same way. Yep, it's yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what else really that I can offer necessarily, but just yeah, just to remember that it is a tough but sometimes necessary call to make. So let's see. In green mode, the vigilance will track motion. It'll explode if triggered by enough motion. So you either have to move slowly or let it just pass by you while you're standing still. Oh, it explodes like a mine. I see. So purple mode scans biosignatures of approaching individuals, one or more individuals. So it looks for intruders. Okay. Stun mode is non-lethal, and lethal mode means it will kill. See them while cleaning, don't move, they don't see. Sounds good, Sal. Now my guy like kind of fidgets as we stand still, so I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Probably not. Alright. Here's a pooter. There's a camera over this way. Whoop! A keycard thingy. Let's see what this area is all about. What we can do in this realm. There's a single computer. And it's connected to the server, so this should be what we need. Alright, once more, Foul Fellow and Gideon. Demon sensitive, and you need terminal D4 specifically. Okay, cool. Thanks, fam. So this is D1, yeah. So we don't have any kind of thingy for this lad. Oh, it's a light switch. Oh! Now, do I want the light switch? Oh, there's some explosives right here. So yeah, they really don't fuck around. If the camera gets activated, you'll get exploded to death. So the lights are on now. Is that a good thing? Oh god. Whoop, I got exploded. Yep, there it is. Yeah, if you get spotted, it's instant death. So sometimes you just have to get away, but other times it's like, nope, you're fucking done. See, what do the lights do? They're on now, and I guess they're not off. Which means we don't get the achievement anymore, which is fine. I mean, achievement stuffs are nifty, but not required at all. Oh, yeah, I think the lights were more or less required. Of course, we do have our headlamp. Camera gives us plenty of time to do our thing. Whoop. Oh! That was weird, kind of lagged. I'm guessing maybe that meant that it was just loading the explosion. Maybe we tripped the laser by accident when I tried to jump over it just now. So something over here. I saw the reticle turn yellow. Of course, it was when I was getting close to that lad. Cool. Also, I got this available again. The explosion angel move. So we'll let it do its thing. Let's apply the headlamp once more. Headlamp. Apply directly to the forehead. So maybe the strat isn't to just jump. So I tried to jump and then it like lagged out weirdly. So maybe, whoop, there we go. I think I just didn't jump good enough. We can keep going this way, or we can explore what's in this room. Oh shit! Am I fucking dead? Oh, double shit! So there's a camera right there. To like do something with that camera, or just access the computer real fast. This is D2. It's not good enough. We need D4. So I think it means we just keep going, looking for more D's. D's nuts. There's a demon lad. Maybe that's what that is. There's a certain camera we need to get past. There's also a dead guy that's been mauled to death. And that is a dead demon lad. So what killed both of these things? I would expect the demon to have killed the dude. I'm not sure about what would have killed the demon. Turn the lights back on. There we go. Yo, Ghost Soldier, what's up, dude? Got some good news? Ooh, I like good news. Hit me with that shit, fam. Always like hearing some good stuffs. So there's no camera in here that I can tell. Can I jump over this thing? Oh, I can. I cannot, rather. I have to sit perfectly still. Uh-oh, am I stuck? Oh, okay, we're good. Alright, so we'll let him pass by. We know that as long as we stand still, these things won't give a shit. Looking for movements. Ooh, what this do? Here's D3. Security access. Oh, maybe I should have done something at the old one. Right, so that camera's gone. Yeah, let me go back actually, see if there's anything in that old terminal, because I didn't even look to see if there was something at the old terminal that we just came from, the D2 one. That'll be worth trying out. New apartment, nice, Ghost Soldier, that's awesome, dude. How are you liking the new digs? I'm assuming since it's good news, it's very much feels like an upgrade. As yes, that is very much worth celebrating, absolutely. I feel like this room's a little bit trickier actually, because you got to be real fast with the camera friend. Alright, so it's looking there now. We'll let this guy do its thing, just pass by me. And once it oscillates to the other side. Anything on this guy? Anything at all? None whatsoever. Alright, get the fuck out of Dodge then. It's like, now that I know there's other prompts that can come up and it's not just input queries. Yes, this guy is very dead. Very dead and looking very mauled. But there was something that killed this demon lad, this demon hyena, and then escaped through the vents. What happened here then? Very nice of these boxes to just carve a little path for me. That's very convenient. It's very nice. Excellent, dude. That's dope. What's your favorite part about this new apartment, dude? Like, if there was a thing that you're like, where you're like, oh man, this is my favorite thing about this new place. That's always one of the things I always love about getting a new place. It's always like, granted, I've only lived in a few places. I've only had one place before this one, but there's always like that one thing where you're like, oh, this is the thing I'm like the most excited about. Or maybe it's many. Maybe it's several things. I can't reach this the switch from over there. Can't jump over that either. Let's jump over this guy. Whoop. There's some lore nearby. Oh, I like that. Got some giant fucking closets. Hell yeah, man. That is good to know. That can be really, really nice. Even if you don't need much closet space, it's nice knowing that, yeah, you have like room to expand into, which is very nifty. Versus being like super cramped from the get-go. I'll take the Kangamato lore. Another hyena demon lad who got murdered very badly, and a ominous hallway. This hallway reminds me of that one part in Stalker Shadow Chernobyl. That for those of us who've played the game all the way through, we all know what one part I'm probably referencing here. It's a very noteworthy one for sure. So for the Kangamato, the stories transmit through the swamps of the Congo, Zambia, and Angola. Western Zambia and Angola. Some call it historic or a bat. Some call it a living fossil. There are those who claim to have been attacked by flying dinosaurs. So many drawings, so many eyewitness testimonies, but what is true? Maybe it's the Kangamato that killed these people and or these hyena friends. Sounds to me like there is... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, no wonder. There is a camera doing its camerally duties. Also, I just said duties. Also, I see some big cobwebs. So it stands to reason this probably hasn't been getting a lot of action lately. And perfectly still. The camera does its thing. We make our schmoves. I'm making my schmoves. There it is. Schmoves were made. Let's see what we got. Now we can finally... So this is the like the fourth time trying. I do feel like my chain is being yanked around a little bit, but I will say once more. Foulfellow and Gideon, please. There it is. So now let's get learnt on this thing. It is a great message. Yuichi is to be the bearer. Should he falter, we will activate John Copley as a contingency. Right, so this is from Morning Light, of course. We know that Yuichi was the initial subject to deliver the filth bomb to Tokyo, to Orochi specifically. And that Yuichi backed out at the last minute. He said he couldn't do it. And that, yes, we know that they tapped John, and he got scared and detonated the filth bomb too early, and it caused all kinds of problems. So John shows promise. He requires some kind of push. He needs to have the paradox of insecurity and confidence. He must be pliant, yet believe he can enact great change. So Shay Hansen was his enabler, right? Which is the guy who's been kind of enabling us lately. So this is all stuff we already knew about. Shay was to spend a week with John. Yeah, camaraderie. And excess will put John in the proper focus for an audience with Marquard himself. So that was all to like try to condition him to bolster up his confidence to deliver the filth bomb. They called the filth bomb the great message. John the Finger. Jay the Itch, or Che the Itch. What are these odd nicknames that they're giving these characters? Now there needs to be aware of the ramifications. They are vessels, sacrifices to the dreamers. Now, of course, John was, you know, very much expected to not survive the filth bomb explosion. Not sure about Che, though, saying that he's a sacrifice as well. The unenlightened will call it the greatest act of occult terrorism since the Third Age. We call it the Great Coming Together. Yeah, again, not red flags, right? It's like, there are those who would call we're doing a terrorist act, if that's to be believed. Endless mouths past the periphery shall smile. Marquard's will be done. But of course, yes, Yuichi became compromised. Enact Foulfellow and Gideon, which I'm guessing means get John on the horn. Alright, so, what about, yes, John Copley. So, withdrawn, socially awkward, he's a loner. He has hidden depths, though. He is ideal to be the bearer of the great message. So, we're learning more about John's backstory, which is good. All the signs were roadmapped in his early life. He was never chosen at sports. Right, there was like a point in his... when he was kind of showing us the events leading up to the filth explosion. I remember him saying something about that, how he was like not particularly popular, had a career-driven father, and his mother had passed away. Lacked a lot of early development with social skills and obsessed with reading manga and fantasies of being a hero with triumphs over great evil. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. But work brought him to Tokyo. He was even more isolated. He was in the perfectly vulnerable state for Morning Light to swoop in. The Fear Nothing Foundation specifically drew him in as natural as gravity. We gave him purpose. He just needed a specialized push, is what they call it. Foulfellow and Gideon was enacted. Shay Hansen became John's enabler. So maybe Foulfellow and Gideon was a project to say that was like to try to bolster him up. Oh, right, so he became compromised before this project was enacted to get Shay to party with him. A week of hedonism, mind expansion, and a bond with his new big brother. Right. A boost in confidence. So Shay left for Tokyo. Spike in loneliness has left John depressed. He's in just the right place for a personal visit with Marquard. Interesting that he got to speak with Marquard personally. So John has returned to Tokyo, remembers little of his visit to Marquard, but he is ready. Oh, wait, so he was brought in... He was brought here to South Africa, that is, I guess. Interesting. Interesting also that he doesn't remember much about his meeting with Marquard. So John has delivered the great message, Marquard's will be done. So even though it got detonated prematurely, they still consider it a success. As long as the filth is spreading, that's what they care about, I guess. So what about enabler? So we need to go back to D1 for that one. How about Shay Hansen? One of our more accomplished enablers, his appearance hides a cunning mind, powerful skills of observation, and ruthlessness. And there was that package. There was that package that we had to deliver from the early part of the game in Kingsmith that got intercepted by that one girl. I wonder if we're going to find what was in that package somewhere here. I mean, it could be a number of things based on what I know right now, but I feel like there's maybe more that we're yet to discover. So he was born to a commune in Southern Oregon, led by Beaumont, who was ageless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he's been with Beaumont for a long time. Since birth, I guess. Shay left the commune at 13. Reasonable success as a petty thief and dealer in Venice Beach. In the late 60s, he became a CIA... He was in a CIA research program called MK Ultra, and where he was experimented on with LSD. I think we learned about MK Ultra in another investigation quest at one point. That sounds familiar. And in Shay's experience with the CIA kind of radicalized him. He went to Newcastle, England. Traveled with a group of deadheads. Not surprising. It kind of fits with his overall mystique. Didn't surface until 72 at a camp in Guatemala, having no memory of the time in between. Interesting. Wonder if it was something that like wiped his memory or something between the early 70s and when he was found. So Shay met Beaumont again and learnt certain disciplines to treat the worst of his addiction. The two founded a small mystical sect. Okay, so this was like a new thing that Shay and Beaumont formed together. Which I guess was like a certain chapter of the Morning Light where they were doing the whole Kingsmith activities. In the late 90s, Shay and Beaumont joined the Morning Light. Oh, okay, never mind. So that was... the sect became a part of Morning Light. There was a recruitment camp in Baja. Shay considered a valuable enabler. But Shay will never achieve favorite status. But led him believe that he might. Interesting. So he thinks he can get us an audience with Marquard, but he can't achieve one himself, apparently. Shay had formed too close of a bond with John, so apparently he did too good of a job, allegedly. Interesting. Served as the right hand of Beaumont in our New England mission. Right. His loyalty to Beaumont surpasses his devotion to Marquard, which means that he's expendable. Yeah, so I wonder how much he can really help us with, you know? Now, yeah, what about Beaumont? We learned about Foulfellow and Gideon. We learned about John Copley, enablers. Maybe I misspelled the name. There we go. So you need to go back to D3 for that one. What about me? Oh, superb halfling. Yeah, that was hopeful. Wish I could remember that one girl's name. Maybe I should look it up. Secret World Beaumont. Because it was like his lady friend at one point, and then she betrays him. Cassandra King. That's right. Ah, shucks. Did I spell it right? Here, let me copy and paste just to be safe. Cassandra King. Okay, it was worth a shot. All right, so I want to get back to D3 to learn about Beaumont and D1 to learn about enablers, I think. So I need to scoot along. Oh god, I'm gonna explode. Okay, we didn't get exploded. Because it's like usually instant death. Oh, fuck. God, I'm bad. I thought it had moved. I guess when you get discovered, it stays there for a while. I thought it was gonna keep swapping. Alright, so now it has swapped. So we'll stay right here while it's pointed that way. Now it has moved. Nothing else this way. I wonder if we're gonna get to go this way, though. I guess that's the way out. I want to go back to get more sweet intel, man. That's the juicy shit. I like juicy shit. I don't like juicy shits, but I like the juicy shit. Also, Puzzlewell, good to see you, friend. The chipmunk mask, yes, exactly. Yeah, to be honest, oh, it also looks kind of cool with the headlamp, doesn't it? I wasn't sure where to access it though, because I looked in the dressing room previously, because I knew I had this. I had assumed that it was limited per character, like you can only like redeem it once, kind of like how the talisman for the woodcutter's fury, you can only redeem it once. I thought that maybe the cosmetic stuff was also only redeemable once, because I looked under hats and masks and I couldn't find it, but it's under uniforms. It's like its own partial uniform, which is weird, but like I kind of get it. So once I found it there, I was like, ah, that changes everything. So I was like, yes, I'm absolutely gonna don this most cursed of wonderful outfits, or wonderful masks rather. It's good to see, by the way, Puzzle Well, another person who knows this game very well. And I think Puzzle Well, you've told me that you've played through all of what's available so far in the New Dawn. As you can see, I'm getting through it for the first time ever, and I'm in the first sabotage thingy, one of, as I understand, a few that we'll get to do. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everyone's here for that matter. I'm glad that we got multiple people to chill with, which is really nice. Enablers. Enabler. Wasn't it D3? Didn't we hear it was D3? This is D3, right? Yeah, this is. Maybe it was Beaumont that was D3. Oh god. How do I spell Beaumont? Let me double check. B-E-A-U. Okay, let's just copy and paste. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get as much intel about all the peeps. I was a little bit bummed we couldn't learn more about Cassandra, because it sounds like Cassandra King is like a character that we'll probably, hopefully, see more about at some point in the future. Just because there's clearly more to her than meets the eye. The drones were tricky, yeah. I find the drones aren't so bad, but the cameras took some wrangling to get around in a few cases. There's some cool info, yeah, the info about Shay and John is really fucking cool. We just read through that a little bit earlier. The notion of Foulfellow and Gideon. So yes, Beaumont, little is known about him. He is ageless. We drugged Shay, a concoction of psychotropic narcotics set to his particular physiology. We interviewed Shay while under the effects of this truth serum. A partial transcript of this infuriating conversation is attached below. That's how duck penises work. Cosmic horror, man. Duck vagina, spiral maze with false passages. Yep. Let's focus back on Beaumont. That's delightful. Of course, Shay, while he's high as a kite, would be like, oh yeah, let me tell you about some fucked up dicks and vaginas. Spiral ballistic dick too. Beaumont does, of course. Where does it come from? It's hereditary. It's a title passed down and down through the ages to the one who's worthy. Oh, so Beaumont is more of a title than a person. Person's name, at least. Yeah, Beaumont is ageless. He swallows jellyfish. Now, do we take that literally, or do we mean that, like, he like, swallows or like, absorbs energy from the tentacled ones? Maybe that's what he means. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Cassandra's a big one, and I'm guessing that we don't get to experience anything with her storyline yet, based on what's available right now, but hopefully that's in the works for the future. The Immortal Jellyfish, yeah. Every 20 years or so, with a cocktail of other shit, sends it back to a previous life cycle stage. You don't have to deal with a post-adolescent Beaumont. Interesting. So, like, yeah, so he imbibes, he calls it a jellyfish, but I'm wondering if it's like some kind of filth tentacle solution thing that, yeah, resets his age in some way. To a previous life cycle stage. What's that word? Toretopsis? Dorny? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like a certain kind of jellyfish. Oh yeah, because there are certain kinds of jellyfish that are allegedly immortal that, like, don't die. By natural causes, at least. Like, they die when you murder them, obviously, but they don't, like, they, like, live forever otherwise. Yeah, part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Oh, well, I hadn't thought about that, Victoria. I mean, maybe eating that would give other kind of properties. It doesn't sound particularly pleasant, but who am I to judge, right? There's a running theory, though. Yeah. I mean, I'll go ahead and say what someone else had suggested to me based on what we had heard from Beaumont. Like, based on the things that he had said, and a few of the things in his lore. I know one theory, I don't know if it's the big theory, but one theory is that Beaumont is Loki, or some embodiment of Loki. Because he makes mention to the fact that he was looking for an artifact, and he thought it was going to be, in his own words, a fucking hammer. And it instead was, of course, the sword that he found. The notion that he was looking for, Mjolnir, the like Thor's hammer, that kind of thing. So that's, I know one theory, but again, I don't know if it's the popular, like the prevalent one. But yes, but with Beaumont's immortality, he says that he's a god. That's the one. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. It'd be cool to know for sure, and also what became of him, because we didn't kill him per se. He was alive, but then he was captured and put somewhere. I don't know. He was put away somewhere, but it wasn't 100% sure. Some kind of asylum almost. I don't know. I'm not 100% clear on where he went. But he's not gone forever, presumably. So I wonder if he could re-emerge at some point in the story. You hear that? He says, I said it all uppercase. He's a lowercase god. Oh, I see. The letters of our words. I am the grammar, he says. Not so many exclamation points. He can hear the text in his mind, apparently. Are we immortal? Yeah. Beaumont found the Fountain of Youth, he says, in Guatemala. He has set up a cult down there. There were human sacrifices. Are you growing tentacles, dude? Yeah, he's definitely hallucinating. Beaumont does not age. This is a time traveler. Okay, so we're getting lots of different answers from Shay here. He walks the branches of the great time tree, Agartha, visiting multiple points, kind of like we are. So maybe Beaumont himself was Gaia blessed and was one of the bees. And hopefully there were knees involved as well. He has to constantly go back and screw his own to make sure he's born again. An incestuous paradox. We'll assume that that's maybe not taken hopefully not taken literally. That's a bitching band name. It is, actually. He's not wrong. We were unable to get anything of more substance from Shay. He is highly unpredictable under chemical manipulation. As far as we can determine, he does not remember the session. Maybe it's for the best, but that was entertaining. That was entertaining. Alright, well, let us continue then. Gotta get back to square one so we can learn more about enablers, because that was the only entry that was locked behind D1 specifically. Let me not trip these lasers and explode my own butthole, please. If I'm exploding someone's buttholes, it's gotta be someone else's. I can't be exploding my own all the time. Shit gets expensive to replace after a while. I think that's D1 right there. Oh, camera friend. Oh, shit. Oh, my exploded. Speaking of exploding things. I think this is D2. Let me double check. Gotta wait, don't I? Yeah, gotta wait. Okay. That is D2. Get that shit out of here. The only D2 I have any interest in is Diablo 2. Which is a good one. It's one I like a lot. And there's actually a really cool fan mod going around right now called Project... I think it's just called Project Diablo. Let me double check. I'm in the Discord server. That's something I want to stream at some point because it looks really cool. Yeah, Project Diablo 2. I've heard it's really good, and I for a while there, it was getting like really frequent updates from the dev team. It's like calm down a little bit more. I always find that getting really early in on those kinds of projects can be tricky because it's like active development that's happening so quickly. It can be hard to keep up, but now that it's more in a more stable situation, I definitely want to stream that at some point, hopefully fairly soon. Enabler. From the word of Marquard. A prison is a collision of endless locked doors. Eventually, the preconceptions of our own and of others will obfuscate those doors. We become flat, flaccid souls. We must become erect, virulent. Okay, I'll stop. Each lock is different, unique, different key. Teeth trip the tumblers. It is vital to learn how to grow the teeth that will open a person. Yes, rip open the person with the teeth, or something. I don't know. This is weird. So enablers aren't so much part of the echelon. They're more of a special job or a role. Specialists among our mourning-like siblings. Opening their doors, they say. The methods can be unorthodox, but we are beyond concern for the orthodox. An enabler has a certain intuitive knack. Society will often try to shame this knack with imperfect words like manipulative. Ah, yes. Those who test favorably are groomed to be enablers. We manipulate them to be manipulatives. A little training, only direction, or there is little training but more direction. The enabler is never to know the full ramifications of what they enable, right? So they can't become favored as a result of their placement. Although I wonder if Shay's designation of being unfavorable, so to speak, is because of his enabler status, or if it's because of his personality, or what he knows, or the fact that he became too close with John. Anyway, yeah, we cloud their purpose. The hand need not know what the eye and the mind divine. Well, that's great. Oh, also, I want to go out the way we were leading into previously, because there was what looked to be another exit. Whenever I'm in a situation where there's like multiple exits, and it's like there could be multiple lore thingies, and that gets my face all happy excited. Oh, did I find something? My cursor turned yellow. I think it was just happening upon the door button. Oh, it's just a shortcut. Okay. That's nifty. Alright, well, I have what I need. Let's get back to our buddy. Our old buddy Shay is going to be so excited to talk to us. What time is it right now? Only 11:30. It's not too bad. I did start the stream late, unfortunately. It was not intended. But I was on a bit of a delay. But it's okay, because we're here now, in it to win it. And I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made so far. With this info to our buddy. And of course, when you're outside, you gotta ride the motorcycle. You gotta rock the spider bike all day, every day. And then you go fast. And you leave this trail of spider web behind you. All the time, every time. Hey, must be the money. Here we go. Cutscene time, baby. Yeah, it's not very good for your back. You could sit down, maybe.
Motherfucker! Puta! Right.
I think he's excited.
John was just a gig, you know? They said enable, so I enabled. It's like my gift. I'm the Jiminy motherfucking cricket of debauchery. John was quiet. Awkward. Fucked up. A loser. But then so was I when the morning light found me. But you get to know a guy. Tangled in a 3-call girl pretzel. You really get to know a guy, you know?
Oh my.
Tripping balls on ayahuasca through the 7th sphere of a Tool video piercing the skin of reality. I saw into John.
2 music videos really do be that way, dude.
Fear and loathing, man. Thing about John, under that quiet, he was vast. Continents, vistas, worlds and worlds surging under his flesh suit.
His flesh suit, oh my.
He took all of that and just flushed them. Flushed them like a fucking cherry bomb. Right. Right. Hero, you did good for me. Now I do good for you. Tonight, you go by the wall, and I'll have it set so you can get to the favored precinct.
Oh boy, we're leveling up, baby. Hey JD, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my dude. Wolf King was in here a little bit earlier. I don't know if he's still in, but yeah, we were talking about the old YouTube days. Hey, what's up, Dinro? Yeah, just get the giant squirrel head. I mean, if I wanted to get really weird, I would not stop at just the squirrel head, but I would show you the full squirrel. Oh, streamer's gonna show his full squirrel on stream, 18 plus. No, here it is. It's the killer chipmunk suit. Bam. See, it's not weird, right? You get the blood splatters, you got the like crusty patches, you got the blood, the weird name tag. The beer belly is like chef's kiss. It really just brings it all together, brings the whole outfit together. A certain je ne sais quoi, as we say in the industry. What the fuck is that, says JD. That's the proper reaction, honestly. Tool videos are just like that. Yeah, and this is coming from a person who is, I'm a fan of Tool. I'm not like a super fan. I have some friends who are like, Tool is like the shit. I enjoy them, but yeah, their music videos are an absolute fucking trip. Some weird energy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dave. I actually would have worn it a lot earlier had I found it, because the weird thing about this mask is that it's its own part of the uniforms menu. Because yeah, like the uniforms, you can see like they're things that are usually multiple groups, like, you know, the Optimus garb, high-powered weaponry. It's like there's multiple pieces that get bundled in. Sometimes with a helmet, sometimes not with a helmet. And honestly, I legit really like the reinforced armor. I think that fucking looks cool as hell. Like this is like a real try hard, maybe I shouldn't say try hard, but like a real like, yeah, this guy wants to look cool kind of outfit. And then I'm over here wearing this kind of bullshit. But yeah, for whatever reason, the Killer Chipmunk mask is its own little slot under uniforms. Because I was looking under hats, I was looking under masks, and I couldn't, or face, and I couldn't find it. So, but eventually I just kind of stumbled upon it down there, and I was like, oh shit. So that's what blew my ass all out of my butt. And of course, yeah, we got the cool Dreamer wings, which honestly we got the best ones. I think that we got the dank dark wings, which look cool as fuck. Anything else? Yeah, clothing sets, right? Yeah, we have a number of sets for this kind of thing. McCready's gear, that's cool. We only have some of these sets, obviously. You only have the one jack-o'-lantern part. Check out these fucking shoes. Oh man, those are some shoes.
If you feel any confusing thoughts, please see one of the favored right away for guidance.
Those are seasonal. Wait, do I not have those? I do have those. Oh, it's different colored socks. Oh, but they're covered by the pants, right. Yeah, I was looking at like the different gear. Yeah, there's the Warlord coat. See, I think the coat actually looks kind of cool too. Let me put the shoes back on, the plated shoes. There we go. Yeah, I forgot about some of these other things. Winter's Majesty. What's this? Oh, they're just like white gloves. Yeah, these are the things I didn't even know about, because if we go into the hand section, yeah, we don't have the Winter's Majesty little gloves, little glovey hands down there. So I guess there's even more stuff that I've yet to discover. I think the coat actually looks kind of cool. It's a shame I can't wear the coat with the spiky thing we got going on already. Because I think actually this looks kind of dope. But yeah, the spiky thing is where the party's at, I think. So yeah, that's what our guys got. We got a weird fucking lad. Hey, what's up, Whale? Good to see you, buddy. You're doing well, Mr. Whale. Hope the I know the ongoing computer stuff has been an experience, but I hope it's at least going relatively well. I'll collect my reward, of course. We don't have any clever or enlightening text from Kirsten, but that's okay. I will put that into, I guess, this one. Bloop. And then that goes here. We're almost leveled up to level 2 for that one. Almost. It's taking its sweet booty time.
Empowerment results.
That level up. Very good. So now we have a new quest going on, which is to say, the name of the quest is One Flew Over. So yeah, so we need to go to sleep then in our designated Anointed cottage, or college maybe, I don't know. And now Shay is someone we can talk to, which is kind of cool. In case there were conversation topics we wanted to hear about. Actually, what does he say about John? I'm kind of curious.
Fucking John. He just called me out of the blue. Haven't seen that kid since we got blasted and watched American TV at the Love Hotel in Kaiden. Don't look at me like that. You get stoned in Los Angeles, you watch anime. You get stoned in Tokyo, you watch Buffy, the fucking vampire slayer.
I mean, he's not wrong, I don't think.
Welcome.
Check this guy's cool hat. See, like, there are people that are anointed, but they have like different types of uniforms, or maybe they're not uniforms at all. Maybe they're just casual dress, but like you're used to seeing people in the jumpsuits, so then you see people with like relatively normal clothing. It's like, wait, what are people looking relatively normal? That's forbidden. You're supposed to look weird as fuck, like me. Right. Sleepy times. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm at, like Dave. Like I wouldn't really want to wear one in person just because I don't think I'd be able to rock the look. But like for a video game protagonist, absolutely. And it's got like the cool like shoulder plates on it, just real dope. No word. Okay, yeah, still waiting on like what could be going on with it. Just got it to work. Oh man, yeah, it sounds like a late night whale. I hope the jobs are going okay for you, man. It just I recognize those are some late nights for you, buddy. People are looking normal. Oh, I see. I see. I don't know. Again, far be it for me to admonish NPCs or characters for being weird for like not looking normal, because I'm far from it. So we're to meet with Shay.
What was that?
Please move away from the wall.
Say rope. Is that over here? It is. Cutscene time, baby. The camera's out and the rope is ready for us. Good guy Shay came through for us. Not suspicious at all, is it? It's a good thing we are so inconspicuous under the shadow of night. Nobody knows what we're doing. I wish our shoes made a satisfying clank noise every time we like took a footstep on marble like this.
Our intel checks out. You don't belong here.
Now what is this? Our guy's like, nah, it's fine. The Blooded. We got big boy fucking Hulk man out here. Holy shit. An undesirable is loose in the favored area. Look, he's got a giant fucking gun. Well, had a giant fucking gun. More friends. Hello, new friends. The Blooded. Yeah, I've never seen these guys before. They're like a cross between Hulk and Thanos. Wait, is that like an effect they leave behind? It is. Except it looks like it just debuffs you a little bit. It's not like a huge issue. You guys are a bunch of chumps though, man. They haven't touched me once. Oh, he just did something though. What was that? He like shadowed my vision. More friends. I'm just trying to give me hugs with their bullets. Yeah, there's some kind of like shadowy thing they do, but I don't know if it does anything significant. And yeet! So we're just defending. We're just defending ourselves. Scaling the walls and murdering other bad guys. That's totally fine. There's a mansion gate. And of course, that right there leads to the mansion in all of its glory. More friends. Nope, you can't see me. I'm sneakily hiding behind a tree. Yeah, no, we still stick out a decent bit, don't we? First Blooded. Looking for any like cool lore pieces back here, but there might not be. I wonder what these insignias indicate. Almost like it's written blood, which is a little bit alarming. It's a keycard reader, and of course we don't have a keycard ourselves.
Access is denied.
Access denied. Nice little creepy, culty spot right here. The mansion in the distance looks really cool and ominous, doesn't it? Especially with the backdrop of the moon. Oh wait, is that supposed to be the Illuminati sign? Can I get into this one? Just 3 buildings.
Access is denied.
Oh, that's always so satisfying. The larger the enemy that you eat, the sweeter the payoff, so to speak. I like these very rectangular hedge bushes that have been cut out. That's very pleasant. Is this blood? I don't think it is. I think it's just like a red kind of clay. Oh shit! Shit got exploded. Damn, son. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? That's actually still on our part of it, right? So I guess the explosion is the thing that Shay used to distract the bad guys. Anything back here? I'm looking for secret shit. I don't know when I'll be able to be here again. There is some lore. Oh, and a dude. Get this first. Binding of... What's that word? Of Agamusa. The abjuration rituals. Batteries not included. Got 25% of the lore here. Illumine the warding sigils. The binding of Agamusa. They favored Kowalski. Do I want to fight this person? Is it just me or is this person enormous? I think this person is a giant lady. Should I try to fight her? I should. Yeah, she is enormously big, like uncomfortably big. And she does a lot of damage. She's actually a lot stronger than the chumps we were fighting earlier. Never mind, she's actually not that bad, but still, it was definitely more of a threat than the big boys. Oh, she was a special enemy, okay. And electrogravitic attractor, which we already have. I think they're both equal in goodness. So let me walk over this way. Let me auction house it real quick. Let me see how much something like that would go for, actually. This is a... miscellaneous. This is a gadget of epic variety. Would be, is it the attractor? Yes. So it's for, oh, it's like 500. It's actually not that much. Could just sell for 1,000 anima shards. Although I have so many anima shards as it is. We'll put it on the market for 450. 450. Whoa. I don't see it under my sales. I guess it's good enough though. Because I don't need multiples, so. Okay, that being said, yes, there's something inside there. But I don't have the key card to get in, so I might be limited. Is this a dead body? No, it's just a tree root or plant thing. More blooded lads. Bloody hell. Yeah, I don't have a key card.
Access is denied.
Well, good. I didn't want to get in there anyway. I was just testing you. More friends. The favorite precinct. Now I can warp here whenever I want. Stop it, he says. Stop it, Ron. Oh. Can I just push open the gate, like, real easy, like? Is it really gonna be this easy? Well, I got yeeted. Apparently, I've sounded all the alarms in the goddamn world. Let their blood flow. I guess it's maybe a bad thing to try to, like, go to the big boss man directly. I guess maybe there's, like, safety... Or not safety, but security measures to try to discourage people just storming the head of a murder cult. They keep doing that darkening vision thing, but nothing ever happens. Maybe, like, we kill it before anything bad happens. Oh, it knocks you down, though. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, they got some melee hits. Find the source of where they're coming from. I wonder if there's, like, something we have to do where we activate these glyphs in a certain order or something to open up these areas. Snoop it out. The mansion is ... Oh wait, there's a signal disruption. Something rips our data weave flesh and dims our incandescent eyes. Our particle wings tear, it says, but this place is protected by some kind of magic that's apparently pretty fucking cool. And or fancy. So I can't activate these. They're definitely there. Well, let's see what's going on here. That one's open now. Just this one. Oh, I lied. Oh, it was a rendering detail. Also, there's more than 3. There's 4 of them total. Gotta look like purge rabbits. Yeah. Wait, is that one open? No, it's not. But there's dudes outside of it. Oh, it is open. Yeet. Yeah, looking like purge rabbits is one of the many joys in this game for sure. Oh, I see like a red lad, a fancy red boy. He was still low in health. I pretty much just walked up to him and like just knocked his head over. Just a little gentle push. There's dudes that are strapped to gurneys. So they're definitely experimenting on these lads. Yeah, here we go. This is what we expected to see. Experiments on humans to turn them into like super mega murder soldiers. A malformed conversion. He's so angry. He looks like Akuma. With the red, veiny, bulgy face. Exploded into like a bloody balloon. We knew that, or we saw indication that they were performing experiments here on humans that were both terrific and horrible. So this probably is the more horrible stuff, I'm guessing. I'm guessing this guy's dead, because he's just chilling. Yeah, that didn't go so well for this guy, unfortunately. It was like impartial before his chest cavity exploded. Let's see what this has for us. Through the warehouse of the blooded. I'm working on it. Tell me more about this blooded project. To create the best possible warriors, the dervishes of our holy change, soldiers of transmutation. So favored are sorted into their proper castes, pure, enablers, and mouths. Oh, and also the shivering choir, etc. There's several different groups of them. And of course we know that. Okay, so never mind. So enablers are just a group, like a subcategory of the favored, and apparently none of them are, or most of them are not to become. Oh, never mind. Right. No, I'm thinking of Anointed. Yeah, the Anointed can be enablers, but yeah, Shay cannot be favored specifically, but others can be. That's the highest echelon. We ask every favored sorted as a soldier if they would like to be improved upon, better made in light of Marquard's purpose, all that jazz. And of course they'll all say yes because they're, you know, very much mind-washed, brainwashed at this point. So the blood of the Agamuksa. Marquard says it is powerful. We injected it into our soldiers. Their strength is terrifying and beautiful. Yeah, terrifying for sure. The power cannot be denied. Some are incompatible and bodily rupture. They do gain a taste for raw flesh. They demand human flesh like the one who gives them the blood. We thought this was merely psychological until we did a blind taste test. Other forms meat seem to offer them little ... satisfaction. Oh my. So, some mild side effects. Chest cavities erupting, an unsatiable taste for human flesh, man meat, you know. Usually that's kind of how it goes when it comes to these experiments, so no surprise there. Check out the giant fucking guns these lads wield. Holy shit. These are some armaments, man. Good lord. Giant landmines. Damn, dude. And of course I can't pick up any of these things. Oh, they're not landmines, they're clips for the guns. Or these are mundane objects, so I can't take to interact with them. I just have to admire how cool they look. So this is, I guess, human meats that they're eating or something. I don't know. Maybe they're like converting unsavory members of their ranks, like they turn them into meats. Also giant mattresses and hay bales upon which they sleep, or not hay bales but just hay bundles that they sleep upon. Let's go ahead and slap these guys as well. Oh no, it's okay, JD. It went pretty well. We went through the whole sequence. We finished it yesterday, and it was actually almost about how I remembered it, with the final confrontation with Lilith and that whole thing. That part was pretty much unchanged from the original game when I played it years ago. The lead up to it was significantly different. Also, this computer, we'll check that out in a second. The lead up to it was significantly different because in the old game, instead of going through all 8 sequences throughout the tower, you would just go through 3 that were randomly selected. But in this version of the game, you go through all 8 kind of chapters of the tower, one for each of the subsidiaries within Orochi. And it was pretty cool. There was a few in particular that I really enjoyed, and there were some very, very weird and enjoyable and silly moments. And a few of them in particular. There was one area where there was like robot drone technology that was being experimented with. Also, this human head impaled with a spike. That's not ominous at all. Oh, and it's a shooting. Oh, it's a shooting range. I see. And some punching bags. It's like a training area, I guess. The Agamuksa. But But yeah, there was this one area where there's drone technology being developed, and there was one area that was like cordoned off, and it was like, yeah, don't go into this room unless you're super authorized, because there were like testing with live ammunition, and it's like the death chamber, so don't go in there, you'll, for fear of death. And then we find a way to get in there, and we learn that there's a dead body that's lying on a mattress, and next to this mattress are a bunch of like towels and tissues, and there's like collars and chains and whips and ball gags, and then there's a drone standing next to the mattress, and there's a bloody body on the mattress, and the drone has a little heart face emoji. And you read the computer, and you learn that this one guy had somehow acquired funding to develop the ultimate sex drone. And in his reading his journal, there's a point where he's like, all right, time to take, it's like, I've fallen in love with my new drone, I'm ready to take it to the next level. And clearly it didn't go so well, or it went too well, and he got murdered to death. So it was pretty sexy. It was yeah, it was a very sexy time. It was not weird at all. It was actually a little bit weird, but it was an enjoyable weird for sure. Looked like earlier there was something we could there was like a thing we could interact with, but I think we might have already destroyed it. Also, there was lore we picked up just now. Master of Parazoology, 50% of all legends for the bestiary specifically, which is pretty cool. More history about the New Dawn. The Blooded, enhanced soldiers with muscles bulging. They're misshapen, powered by a very special sort of drug, an intravenous sacrament of their religion. They all love Marquard. Some love him so much they just burst, meaning their chest cavities explode, and they die horribly. You know, all happy things. Oh, at the top. The Zasa frequency. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood, he says. The Khoikhoi mythologies. The ogre signal, they say. Yeah, because at the end of the tower, we ascended to the tower, we took out the Uta, the 3 bunny assassins that were guarding, Lilith, and then we had our final encounter with her. We actually didn't really fight her ourselves, we more fought the other like just stuff that she was summoning, and at the very end, of all things, John swooped in to distract her, while the Nephilim, the half angels, half mortals, swooped in and whisked her away. They captured her and gave us our cool wing powers, which is nifty, which pretty much closes the book on Orochi for the time being. But it begs the question of why did the Morning Light break with Orochi? Why do they want to awaken the sleepers, the dreamers rather? Meaning the Elder Gods. Why do they want to awaken the Elder Gods, and what are they using to do it? So we're trying to like investigate them now and infiltrate them from within. Yes, research and observation. I want to get more learnt. What are the mythologies that are going on? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. We saw that there was references to like other African lore, like what's a good example? I don't think the Chupacabra is one, but like mythological monsters and creatures according to like African lore, like African legends, that kind of thing. I think that's where some of this might come from. I'll confess, a lot of these I've never actually heard of, but I think that's where some of this comes from, like African mythology from you know, many centuries ago. The sleeper has awakened. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the Keeper's Log. Brother Stone. Yes, what happened with Brother Stone? So Marquard is more clever than Solomon, he says, to bind such powerful creatures. The cages are being prepared. The Agamuksa. Okay, so it's a type of monster then, or creature or something. So each one has a different personality. Ours is the most docile, most curious about our ways. Calls himself Brother Stone, so it's able to they're able to communicate then. Marquard's wisdom transcends, it touches even monsters. I read to Brother Stone, he cannot get enough of the teachings of the Morning Light. He's very polite, chews with his mouth closed, tries not let me see the human flesh, told him I don't mind. Oh, maybe it's the monsters yeah, I think when they talk about the monsters, I think they mean, I'm guessing the blooded, the giant fucking muscly lads, because we know that they have to feast on human flesh. Offers blood freely, even enthusiastically, very interested in the Blooded project. Oh, okay, never mind. So this is something else then, yeah. So this is a monster or creature that they subjugated who is like willingly providing his blood for the project, the Blooded project. Safest of the specimens to use, he says. Oh, it's a Dune reference. Oh, interesting. I need to watch Dune, or even read the book at some point. Really, if I want to be a real proper nerd, read the books first, or at least the first book. I've heard the other books are kind of so-so, but the first one I've heard is quite good. He's so cooperative, we even let him out. He wants to live as a member of the Morning Light. I wonder if we'll get to interact with this individual. Marquard is particular about bound Agamuksa and the defensive wards. Interesting word spelling for defensive. But the stone symbol doesn't match, so it should be fine. I'm not going to tell Marquard yet. Going to show him how well we have integrated this creature into our society. Marquard will be so proud. So there's wards, but I guess if the symbol doesn't match, then the ward, they're able to pass through the ward. So it sounds like we'll have to find what the symbol is so we can get through there. There's a Mass Effect version of Risk. That's cool, but it's 200. Oh, that's expensive though. Yeah. Is it literally just a reskin of Risk, or is it like a different version of it? If it's just a reskin, then it's like, who cares? But if it's like a fancy version, that could be pretty neat. Stone is doing so well. Wanted to join the physical activity group with foundlings. Participates in fight nights. Now, no mishaps yet. I wonder if the dude we fought earlier was this guy then. So no mishaps yet. It says not a major risk. They're only foundlings anyway. Yeah, if they die, then who fucking cares, right? If he dies, he dies. What about mass retrieval? I want to offer a formal complaint. It's bad enough we have to fetch the specimen's rotting body parts. It's bad enough we have to enter that carnal house, even with the contamination suits. The smell seems to penetrate into my clothes. That has to be the very furthest warehouse away. That's got to be a better way to do this. So it seems like the furthest one is where all the dead body parts are being stored. So it is like a unique version of Risk. That's cool. Like a new map with a rule set. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Still, yeah, there's still standard rules available, but there's like new stuff available. So it's nice, but is it $220 nice? That's where you have to rein it in, I guess. Oh wait, Chad. Didn't we learn that Chad was the name of the chipmunk suit guy? Cage is already open, but caution, the cage is already open, so buyer beware, you're in for a scare. Apparently there's still more to find. Unless this is the cage of which they speak. Nothing back here as far as I can tell. Giant guns, of course. We already had picked up the lore over earlier. And of course, the little circle that we're in right now only extends so far. I wonder what it is that we're also looking for. Maybe there was another prompt on the computer. Maybe I should go check the pooter again. It's like, do I have my headlamp on? I do not. And I don't really need it. So we don't need it to be on right now. Oh, the ring moving towards Mount Doom. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you want to help it or hinder it? That sounds incredible, actually. Holy shit. That sounds super unique. Oh, keycard. That'll let us into the other ones. The treatment makes the subjects very strong but very hungry. They need flesh. That flesh can be fresh or rotting, but it must be human, right? That's why they're grabbing the body parts. Use this access key to enter the warehouse where cadavers are stored, wear one of the provided breathing masks, and steer clear of the living specimen held there. The living specimen. I wonder if that would be, Brother Stone. The breathing mask isn't a polite suggestion. Trust me, it is strongly recommended. Also, Jimmy! Oh shit, thank you for that raid, Jimmy. And also, that is a good reminder that I need to do an extra life donation because I am well over 100 extra life points. I do that real quick. Risk Legacy is good. Yeah, I played Risk Legacy with some friends for about 6 or so sessions and really liked it. We kind of fell off of it just because we started playing other stuff. But yeah, that was really fun. I really want to go back to that at some point. And I'm not really a big Risk guy, personally, but Risk Legacy is so freaking cool. I love that. Love that game. As the board evolves and and shifts around with cool events that happen and the stuff that's like in envelopes with like sealed envelopes that you have to open in the event of certain things happening. Such a freaking sweet system, man. There's other games too. There's I think there's like a Shit, what's that other game? There's other legacy games. What's that one board game where you have to like quell a pandemic? Is it just called Pandemic? I know there's a legacy version of that one. Anyway, yeah, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And Jimmy, thank you very much for that raid, my friend. You're very generous. You've raided me so many times. Jimmy is, I've mentioned before and I'll mention it again, he's helped me out a lot. He's a very knowledgeable person when it comes to this game. How was your stream, by the way, Mr. Jim? Do a shout out for our man, for our boy. There we go. Yes, more Secret World Legends? Hell yes. Yeah, I know that Jimmy he's perhaps the most knowledgeable and capable person I've ever observed in this game. The guy is an absolute powerhouse and an absolute boss. And he's helped me out a whole bunch personally. He's gifted many very nice cosmetic things to me, including the pants and shoes I'm wearing. Oh, I'm actually wearing the wrong gloves. Let me go back to the cool ice gloves, because that's the good shit. Icy claws, yes. Go back to the icy claws. And more importantly, most importantly, the motorcycle. Although I can't wear the motorcycle right now since we're indoors. Let me go outdoors so we can show off the spider bike that he gave me. But yeah, Jimmy's a good guy. He's helped me out a bunch. No, he's been in the process of doing a there we go, there's a spider bike. He's been in the process of doing a project on his stream where he's doing a playthrough of this game in the main story with elementalism as an offhand and no primary weapon. So he's got like significantly less offensive capability. And it's super impressive and ambitious, to say the least. And he's done a lot of cool challenge runs like this. Yeah, make sure to follow Jimmy. He's an excellent guy. Very, very good lad. Yeah, you make your own board. Yeah, exactly. Like you shift the board around. Like stuff gets named or renamed rather. Stuff gets removed in some cases. You're writing on the board. It's just so cool. Granted, it's a limited number of play sessions, but it's so fucking dope. Also, I think when you first play the session, you have to like write the names of the players on the back, which is to say that you're like, it's a limited group. Like you can't just like, you're discouraged from bringing in pickup groups, that kind of thing. It's more of like the same group over and over again, which is pretty sweet. And you got an apartment. Oh, excellent. Well, that's awesome, man. That's very exciting. Is it like what are some things you like about the apartment? We were actually just talking to another friend earlier who said he also got a new apartment, which is very exciting. Pandemic, that's the name of the game, yeah. Plague Inc. is another game I want to play at some point, and I think there might even be a board game version of that. I know there's the video game version, obviously, but yeah, Pandemic's the one I'm thinking of. There's freezing rain where you got weed power. We got a lot of rain today. Earlier today and last night we got a lot of rain, but it's been above freezing, so no issues, thankfully, there. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Victoria. Yeah, I love Pandemic. It might be my favorite board. Well, I don't know. It's one of my favorite board games. Suro might be my favorite. But as far as like more long-form board games, Pandemic is up there for sure. Love that game. The Angry Earth, you got the Djinn boss. Dude, that's awesome. Well done, Jimmy. That's so fucking dope. Yeah, like I said, if you like this game, make sure you follow Jimmy. This guy is a absolute boss at this game. And he's just a good guy in general. Like I said, he's helped me out a lot. He's very friendly towards new players like myself. And it is a very generous soul. Yeah, that's a fair point too. You can keep playing, but there's no more changes. So I guess it's like an altered risk board. Plague Inc. is hard. Yeah, I want to play it at some point. It looks awesome, but yeah, I've heard it's pretty tough though. Oh, okay. Yeah, the lease from a friend. I gotcha. Your friend's mom. She's only there for 6 months out of the year. I can't say I blame her, because that shit gets expensive, for sure. That's so exciting for you, my man. Have you gotten to see it in person yet? To the meat storage. Can I not go into this one yet?
Access is denied.
I cannot. Access denied. Gloomhaven. Yeah, that game looks incredible. Yeah, I have some buddies who are, as you can tell, some friends who are really into board games, and yeah, I've heard that Gloomhaven is really cool. I've yet to play it myself. In fact, I haven't really even seen it, but I've just heard a lot of good things. Okay, cool, yeah. I was just curious if there were, like, any things about it, because we were talking with Ghost Soldier earlier. He said he's got a new apartment, and I find that whenever there's, like, a new place to live in or a new place to move into, hopefully there's something where it's like, oh, man, this is something I'm excited for. Like, here's a part about this new apartment that I'm excited for, whether it's like big closets, or it's got a washer dryer, or it's got a nice backyard, or, you know, something like that. If there's like something where you're like, oh yeah, this is fucking dope.
Closer. Come closer.
It's very loud. We were advised to stay away from the living beast. Now I'm guessing I should wear this. Maybe I'm already wearing it. Oh yeah, I am wearing it. Good. The filtered air. 5-minute dungeon. I haven't heard of that one. Yeah, it is exciting. Absolutely, Will. 100% agreed. It is very much worth being excited about. Well, I think we found the meat cage. The flesh mountains. I smell your blood. Good. Thank you. I hope my blood smells attractive. Or something. I don't know. So let's see. Smell the earth and fire of the desert. A parched man runs, wheezing screams. A giant lopes after. Head empty of eye sockets. The man runs. The blind beast gives chase. Smiling all the while. Every so often the giant stands on its hands. Looks sweetling. It has eyes on the soles of its feet. Oh my. Also one-legged duck. Good to see you, friend. Got a pool? Damn, dude. That sounds dope. Yeah, we just need a Ricola to cleanse the smell. The smell of our blood. So there's a dude. A favored cleaner. Here, I'll just relieve the favorite cleaner. Oh wow, he had like filth powers. That was surprising. He just mildly set me on fire. You know, nothing weird. Well, I gotta fight the people that are, you know, here to watch over you or something. Lots of body parts, lots of human body parts specifically. All these mounds of flesh are for human meat, so they can feed the big old monster friends. You're saying, oh, he needs a Ricola, right, for like a sore throat with his loud, raspy voice. Yeah, this guy looks very similar to the dude we saw in the dude we saw in the boxing ring, where he was like enormously huge, like abnormally large. He's got a big old meat hammer on his back. I wonder if the guy we fought was Brother Stone.
Smells so
They had
good.
flamethrowers. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, we learned about Brother Stone recently. Let's read some memos then. Reports and warnings.
Smells so good.
So they refer to these brothers, or the brothers are like what they refer to for the lads that are offering their blood for the Blooded Project. So Dr. Seki entered the enclosure of Brother Tooth in the meat processing warehouse, and then he was summarily killed, shocking absolutely nobody. We lost 3 blooded soldiers and 2 other personnel, getting him back in his cage. What is left of Dr. Seki's body remains in the enclosure. What if we can see it from where we're at? I mean, I see lots of blood splatter, so... yeah. Oh, I think that's it right there. I think that might be it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Mario Kart 64 stuff. Yeah, I want to get back to that at some point. The tricky thing with the like corruption stuff is that so often I'm like so focused on like trying to like look through the memory and all that jazz, is that I sometimes neglect chat, which I feel bad about. So it's a tricky thing to stream, but it's something I want to do more often. It's something I might have to do off stream from time to time, but I love finding those glitches and then showing the glitches on stream, because that's the more fun part, like showing off the ridiculous things that we find. Cause yeah, that's always a lot of fun, and there's a lot of other games that I want to go through there to look through those. That's sweet of you to say, Doc. It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, and I hope you're doing well. And yeah, there's lots of stuff that I want to do. Right now we're playing like a lot of things I want to stream. That is, right now we're nearing the end of a kind of a spooky MMO kind of sort of game. It's like a shared world RPG called Secret World Legends. And as you can see, well, we're in an area where there's like there's experiments being done on these like abnormally large humans, and the blood being drawn from these guys is being used on normal humans to create like super soldiers, and we're like exploring what this cult is doing with these creatures that they're creating. Like what's their end goal, you know? So reading about some incidents that happened with this one particular big muscly boy. So Marquard, who's the leader of this cult, issued greater security protocols in the cages, including unlocking codes. Let's be a warning as to the deadliness of what you are privileged to work with. Let this serve as testament to the power that Marquard wields, it says. Oh, thank you. He says we smell good. That's nice. Marquards will be done, it says. So sacrilege is the password. We'll remember that for future reference. Research and observation. Yes, let me learn more about Brother Tooth. So he is caged, and we nearly died. Dr. Seki seems really interested in the beast. He just howls and howls. Keep earphones in all the time. Yeah, to plug out the noise. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate, by the way, one-legged duck. Hell yeah. I'm always down for some hydrate action. No one likes to be in this warehouse anymore, and there's a bloody stench. Yeah, I can't imagine why. What would be causing the stench? Even more rotting meat. Lost to mate getting blood from the beast. Dr. Seki's orders, yep. He spends more and more time here. Dr. Seki, that is. Suits me not to have to mind the beast here so much. Only the doctor and the beast stare at each other in a way that unsettles. Interesting. Threw Chad's body in with the beast today. No one liked Chad much. So Chad died through other means. We don't know how. More of the same. More of Dr. Seki obsessed with the beast. I'm just listening to my Marquard audiobooks and trying not to watch. Things got a bit haywire with the tech, but it's under control now. Dr. Seki ate a piece of a corpse, and no one believes me. So I wonder if he's like, if he was influencing Dr. Seki somehow. And then one day later, Dr. Seki went into the cage. Nothing much left. Got a long report to file. Yikes. Releasing prisoners without explicit authorization by Marquard or his inner circle is punishable by posthumous defamation. Posthumous meaning they expect you to die, and then they'll talk shit on your corpse. Do we open the cage? Not yet. Not yet. Was there anything else? We read all the memos, I think. Just to investigate the computer. I mean, I don't know, man. I think we pretty much just go for it, don't we? Can I read the lore from here? Cannot. Does he not have a face? He has a mouth, but no eyes. Oh, right. Oh, he's got eyes in his hands. Right. Also a weird kind of tattoo on his chest. Interesting. Alright, well. This might be a horrible mistake, but I'm gonna fucking do it. Let's initiate some sacrilege, shall we? Yes. GE? Make all due acceptance with your mortality. I accept it. Oh, I thought he was gonna, like, be our friend now. Like, he was gonna rampage for us or something. I was thinking, like, oh yeah, he's gonna want to, like, fight the people who captured him. He just wants to eat. He's a hungry boy. And of course he's focusing on Living Flame, who's doing a great job of tanking as always. In fact, I can't even see Living Flame's health bar right now. It's a lot of blood. Let's cleanse that real quick.
They're your flesh like tissue.
This guy's got a lot of health, but so far we're doing alright. Whenever he does the AoE attack, I might just have to stand back. Yeah, that one. Although it's blood everywhere, it seems. And I can't cleanse it just yet. Now I can. Living Flame is doing a bang-up job. I can't see his health bar, but he's still holding it down, dude.
Get you. I eat you.
Yeah, it's like the AoE is large, but then the actual blood effect is much larger. Oh, he killed Living Flame, and he doesn't come back for another 5 seconds. Let's eat him, and then do this.
Drink your blood.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I mean, this really does seem like the basic of the ogres or giants of yore, rather. We got his ass, and we got a glyph. Or something. We got some kind of cool thing. We got his ass. Oh, I was too slow. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. He does have little eyeballs. And on his... Oh, wait, no, not on his hands. But yeah, on the soles of his feet. That's fucking wild, dude. Holy shit. Doesn't do any... Yeah, I'm sad he didn't do any handstands, right? Such a bummer. Oh, it's one where you go in the middle. Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Jimmy. That is very good to know. Also, Uni, good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And here's, yes, what's left, rather, of the corpse of Dr. Lecky, who really got fucked up. I mean, this guy really tore this man from limb to limb. I wonder how he was able to influence Dr. Lecky into being like, oh, I'm one of you now, and Let me join you in the cage. I wonder how he managed to swing that. Like, I wonder, like, what the lore is with these giants and their ability to influence. The man cannot escape. The giant seizes him, lifts him bodily up. The giant presses his face against the man's belly like a parent teasing a child, a tickling sensation, but then razor teeth. 3 parts agony and 4 parts disbelief as the man feels his innards vacate with a slurp before he can even die. Ugh. Ugh, gives me the heebie-jeebies. We got a new keycard though. Let's go check out that communication center, fam. And not hang in this awful dank air anymore. So we got 1 of 3 glyphs for this thingy. Thank you very much once again, Jimmy, for that very generous raid. Always a pleasure, my friend. And like I said, for anybody who enjoys this game and wants more Secret World streaming action, make sure to follow Jimmy. It'll be 100% worth your time. He's a really good dude, and he's so knowledgeable and such a good player. And he's, like I said, he's very friendly towards new players like myself, so cannot recommend him enough. He's a good lad, and he's a very helpful lad as well. And he's raided me so many times. Like, dude, Jimmy is such a generous soul. I'm exploring the building. I'm not just murdering everybody. Okay, maybe I am murdering everybody. Here, let's get Living Flame over there.
Show yourself.
Show yourself, he says, as I'm standing right in front of him.
Cut me. Test me. Please, let me out. Free me. Free me.
Is this Brother Stone? As we know, Brother Tooth was not so nice. I wonder if this guy's any nicer. This one's at least less demanding and more, like, pleading. Also...
Marquard bound our life forces, but to me, he was the cruelest of all.
These eggs are a little bit questionable. Are they, like, trying to... Oh, it's for the hyena demons. I see. So this is where they're coming from. Oh, and so the hyena demons are being bred here? Is that what's going on? Oh, wait, maybe not. Because they're, like... They're dead. I was thinking maybe they were being bred here. And that they were intentionally releasing them. No, I think it's just the wildlife around here. Like, it just happens to be the wildlife and they're studying it. And all that jazz. What's going on here? Yeah, maybe this prisoner will be nicer and won't try to murder us instantly.
Not one of Marquard's.
So, Dr. Seki. Cage is situated. Yeah, the Aigamuxa. I need to remember the name. That's what these creatures are called. These giants with eyes on the soles of their feet. This project is my chance to prove myself to Marquard. I am will, I am control, he says, and I get results. Taking special care with Brother Tooth, the most feral, yes, and murderous. Stone is quite tame. Tooth continues to be a problem, but I will bend him, he says. Heavily increasing his meat intake to curb... aggression. Ordered the barracks team to use the blood of their specimen for the enhanced soldier project. I ordered Tooth's blood to be extracted as well. We lost a man in the process. Yeah. Tooth's blood is too untestable. The blooded soldiers it produces quickly lose all sanity. But I will, he says, I am control. I'm gonna get this shit figured out, he says. Spend less and less time in tech warehouse. I like the solitude in the meat room. Don't mind the stench, he says. Brother Tooth and I stare and stare at each other, building a rapport, he says. I wonder if it works. I experimented with fresher meat, and then Chad died. No one liked Chad. He's the complainer. There will be no reprisal. Doesn't seem to mind, honestly. So, he says he experimented with fresher meat. I'm guessing that's for the test subject, not for himself. Now, didn't he die on the 22nd? This is an entry on 1/30, January 30. Oh, no, it was in February. Yeah, he lost a finger, but I will break tooth, he says. Yeah, it was in February. So, complaint from Tech Warehouse. Strange spike in the readings. They can handle it, but I need to stay with Tooth. I'm so close, he says. I bit into one of the corpses. He admits it. The meat slid off the bone. I managed to swallow. Tooth nodded and smiled. I've reached him, he says. I've done it. I can control him, and I'm going in. And it did not go so well for him. So it was him trying to, like, yeah, connect with him and have it go well. And surprisingly, it didn't.
Pity me, mortal. I did not come here of my own will.
So what about Kishi? We get some lore. Kishi and Kangamato, which are different kinds of monsters, I'm pretty sure. Marquard seems to have conjured creatures out of the mythology of this continent. The pterodactyl people and the demon hyena. Oh, so they think that Marquard, like, summoned these creatures. Interesting.
He was the cruelest of
I wonder if he summoned them with the power of the filth in some way. Did he take control of the existing beings that inspired the myths, or has his power manifested in the form of the local mythology? And if it is the latter, is it because of shared memory? Is it because shared memory holds geographical power, or is it Marquard being a badass? Yeah, choosing the forms that will have the most impact on the local populace. Questions beget questions, but Marquard says that it is the ladder to wisdom, and it spirals upwards, it says. Well, they seem to think this is all very impressive of Marquard. I really wonder if it is him conjuring these beasts.
Another white coat to torment me? More needs? More whirring bubbles?
More about the demon hyenas. The stories, mouth-to-ear transmissions are the protoplasmic flesh that Marquard wraps around baleful spirits he summons into this dimension and binds with his will. Context gives weight and inertia, turns supernatural muscles impossibly strong. Myths grant them power. So it sounds like he's not so much like creating them, but he's summoning them from other realms and subjugating them to his will, for better or for worse. In the case of Brother Stone down here, it sounds like he's not a fan, and he wants to be released. Let's see if we can do exactly that.
Poor me, pity me.
Sometimes he sounds very pleading and desperate. Other times he sounds a little bit more aggressive. So I wonder if he will try to fight us when we open him up. This is not Stone. This is Knick-Knack. Cage is built. Acquisition is dangerous, but more sedate than Tooth. Not surprising, because Tooth was murderous.
You are not.
So this one is Brother Knick-Knack. They're all contained and accounted for, he says. Specimen is fascinated with technology. Keeping him in this warehouse keeps his mind occupied. None of our tech is working, though, but why? Is this to do with Specimen? Oh, is he able to, like, diminish technology? Like, is he able to, like, disable electronics, I wonder?
They poked me.
He's able to slow the functions of electronics, right. Interesting.
Please,
and the power can be harnessed.
Free.
His nascent ability to manipulate technology has been harnessed via special antenna. We use it to block all electronic communication from entering and leaving the New Dawn, unless authorized. So it's not so much that it's a weak signal, it's that there's something jamming signal specifically.
Pity me, mortal.
Let's give the Specimen a little bit more room to roam, it says, under special guard. Letting Specimen wander the warehouse was a mistake. We needed him right under the antenna. Foundlings were able to send and receive messages on their devices to the outside world. Marquard was furious. Specimen returned to the enclosure. It's a shame. He was well behaved. He whines petulantly in his cage. Little to report, little change. Dr. Seki spends more and more time with Specimen in the meat room. Right, Brother Tooth. I can only speculate that our Agumaxa is so well behaved we require less management. But then Dr. Seki dies. I'm applying for his position instead.
My life force is used to confound my technological bugs.
Make all due acceptance with your mortality. Nah, man, this guy's chill. This guy's alright. And I wonder if this means we'll be able to start getting messages from Kirsten now. I just heard a blink. Oh god, our phone's blowing up. Where the fuck are you, says Kirsten. You ducking better answer your ducking phone. Kirsten's like, you're dead to me. Hopefully she understands that this was not a choice, lady. There's lore over there, but I think we've already gotten it. Blowing up our phone, man. Let's move the, oh wait, there we go. Game FaceTime, she says, you're on the clock. Nanoseconds cost live, materialize in my office now, she says. Did my vetting you for bigger and better things instill the idea that you have special tardiness privileges? You don't. You can just as easily be on a urinal cake detail in the trainee bathrooms. Answer the goddamn phone, she says. Is there a fourth message? Not really. Yeah, there's bunches and bunches of phone messages. I have a sitch in Antarctica that needs your situation. You don't want to miss this gig. The Antarctica's thing is done, and so is your crew if you don't pick up. You better be dead, or wait, no, you just better be dead. Sorry, Kirsten. You soon to be terminated duck. I fucking hate autocorrect. Also, fuck you. That's the best one. The little added also fuck you is very good. I like it. I'm not even going to yell at you anymore. I've had a bot created that will simulate that. I am told it mimics my sentence structures flawlessly. Chow chow, it says. Fuck paradigm shifts. The chow chow initiative, but not too much initiative. Hirochi Council are plotting some old school hip hop. Oh, this is the this is the auto generated bot shenanigans. Yeah, we know she loves old school hip hop. Chow chow, shit lists, shit heals or get shit done. Fucking Illuminati. Keep our noses clean, etc. Aspirational concepts project indecision. Fucking chow, sex, drugs, and heads on a pike for the next fuck up. Supply and demand, super important expectation management. That's pretty good, actually. It's almost like I'm being yelled at by the real Kirsten. The real Kirsten Geary. Yeah, sorry, Kirsten, they were jamming my signal. I didn't have a good reception down here. Hopefully she understands and doesn't literally murder us to death.
Thank you, mortal. Kind mortal. I am so sorry. But I must eat you.
Aw, really?
I will think well of you.
Oh, come on, man. I thought we were bros. Like, I helped him out. We were chill.
This would be easier if you stopped fighting.
This guy's doing a lot of damage to me, but I think we should be able to outdamage him pretty gosh darn well. Oh, he stunned me. There we go. So that's a donut. We'll stay inside the donut. Oh, stay inside that donut. There we go. This is a tricky one. This guy's like a harder fight than Brother Tooth.
I do not hate you. No. I love you.
Oh! Wasn't expecting that. A drone popped out. Oh, wrong button. Wow, yeah, I didn't think to watch for drones. Not this one, not this one. This is the next part. Okay, cool. So yeah, so you would like get communications from your actual handler, not Kirsten. So it sounds to me that I have to be aware of my surroundings when I'm fighting this lad.
This would be easier if you stopped fighting.
Unless he threw the mine at me, but I don't think that's like his thing. Oh shit, I need to stay in, yeah. Now let's have electromagnetic powers and whatnot. Yep, there it is, there it is.
Please
I see you
understand.
looking at me.
I do not hate you. No. I love
He stuns
you.
me. It's fine. It's slowly coming towards me. Can I explode these? I cannot. I just have to, like, avoid. Oh, man, that stunning is brutal. Oh, God.
This would be easier if you stopped fighting.
So I gotta, I guess, lead them away so I can maybe just fight him from a distance, maybe? This is tricky. Thankfully, he's kind of just throwing down with living flames, so I can just kind of chill while he's doing his thing.
And never be
just kite these things around. It's both a curse and a blessing that they move so slowly. Oh man, almost. Another few rounds, but of course we're getting more of them.
Mortal, that hurt.
Good. Ah, he's able to stun me from far away. That sucks. He's almost got living flame on the ropes. So we took out living flame. Can summon another friend.
Don't be afraid. I only wish to devour you.
No, well that's much more pleasant and not weird at all. I think they're getting faster, by the way. The drones. Got his ass.
But I love you, Mortal. I love you.
Sorry, man. I loved him, but I had to kill him. There was a distant roar. Ooh. I used to love him, but I had to kill him. Wrote the knick-knack without taking damage. Oh, well, I mean, I got it that time. I didn't get it first try, but I got it that time, so I guess that counts. Also, our achievement points are well past 1,500, which is pretty dope. I know we get a lot of cool stuff at 2,000 that's available to us.
Well, someone decided to answer their fucking
Listen, here it is.
What happened, huh? Dead battery? No bars? You know, wait, don't answer. Do you have any idea how long I've been trying to get a hold of you? Don't answer. Now, do you remember that cut list of mine? Well, I just wrote your little name on it. And as the ink dries, I invite you to contemplate how deadly fucking serious I get when I'm forced to go fucking analog. You have one chance for me to white out your name, Princess. You're in South Africa, the Morning Light Camp. We have undercover agents there, agents who are supposed to be there. But we've lost contact. Find them. Now.
Oh, ain't she just a ball of sunshine? Alright, well, unsurprisingly, she's not too happy with that whole thing. I mean, we never get to give our excuse. It's like, we have a legitimate reason for all this, but... I love how she's like, asks all these questions, like, don't even answer. No, don't even dignify this with an answer, man. Oh. Oh, a summoned monstrosity, you say? We've fought something like this previously. In the Hell regions. In the Hell dungeons, specifically. So... this isn't anything that's terribly unfamiliar, but usually... well, the one we fought was much larger. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a snob about this. Oh yes, I've fought larger things. But yeah, we fought the big boy version of this guy in the dungeons. But the dungeons aren't required, so... you know, for many players, this would be their first time experiencing this three-headed monster lad. It's not too bad, although his AoE is a little bit spicy, and that targeting reticle thing is a little bit tricky. Just like the guy in the first Hell dungeon. Ooh, big meteor smashes. I bet that does a fuck ton of damage. Trying to keep an eye on that reticle, if possible. Is she the player's GF? Nah, she is such a unique handler, a unique boss that is endearing and terrifying in so many ways all at once. This guy's a lot of health. He's got 6-digit health, man, 100,000. He's fucking dead. And kaplump. So what's going on inside here? I see cultists, I see blood rituals. They don't seem to be bothered by the demon they just summoned in. Didn't have the time to inform her. Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, we went to South Africa without telling her, didn't we? Yeah, I guess that's a fair point too. So I guess that's probably why she was so mad. Yeah, it was like, let's do this now or get the fuck out of my face. So it was like, all right, I guess we're going now. Here's some big old pigs, which are the most normal thing we've seen pretty much all day as far as the stuff in this area is concerned. Bunch of morning light things and dead pig heads and that kind of stuff. So morning light implements and materials. So there's some occultists that are favored and they've seen me. Senpai has noticed me. So these guys are all chumps, so they go down pretty quickly. If this disrupts the pentagram summoning circle, yep, it does. Very good. Inner Demon, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Let me cleanse that from me real quick. Little book club circle they have down here. What's this? Just guess it's like a folded up robe, maybe. Bunch of books, some candles, and skeletons dangling from the ceiling, and skewered body parts dangling from the ceiling. That's not weird, is it?
Spite and bitter bite. I call the dread names.
Now, is that gonna be Brother Stone? Because we know that Brother Stone has been... Oh. Belphegor, Prophetor of Falsehoods.
Ahead.
So they summoned a big boy demon and it killed all of them. Oh, do we have to fight them both simultaneously? I think that's exactly what's going on. What if he's gonna like try to heal this guy? He's giving him a shield. Or maybe he's giving himself a shield. He's like joining with him or something. We're able to fight them both. I see he's got a shield. Alright, yeah, I should focus on this guy though. Like he cries out as if he's in pain, but I don't think we damaged him that much with that attack earlier. Like, it's like we're knocking him upwards, but it's not actually damaging him that much. Ooh, what's this? Actually, I think I'm supposed to stay in this. Because it's like shielding him. So we're gonna stop that from happening. Sadly, we don't get the shield, but yeah, we can at least knock it out real quick. Real quick, like. Almost got this guy out. Balthagor, proprietor of False. That's such a cool fucking name, dude. Metal AF.
Your
Try to get a
spleen will
shield.
be a gift for a demon.
That's a weird gift, but alright, fam. This is Charm. Ah, okay, so it sounds like Charm might have some ability to, well, charm his charm humans around him as opposed to... oh wow, that did a lot of damage to me. Except I'm doing a lot of damage to him too. So he's like a glass cannon, I suppose.
No.
Because yeah, it seemed like he was controlling the humans as opposed to the other way around.
May my brothers gnaw on your heart.
We're just going around and wholesale just murdering all these lads. Anyway, not too. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing well, Demon. I'm doing well. Having a nice stream tonight. It is approaching 1 a.m., so I can't go that much later. But I do want to see more of this because this is actually a lot more interesting. Now that I'm getting into like the meat of this quest, of this story. Because on the outset it was just kind of like a little weird, but now we're getting into the truly weird shit. Also, I see you have an MS Paint masterpiece to do. Skeleton ceiling lamps. Yeah, I mean the ceiling lamps are one thing. The body parts that are impaled on the like ceiling spikes, that's a little bit more, you know, sticking out to me, so to speak. Yeah, it's just a normal ceiling, right? Yeah, just oil lanterns and elaborate candle chandeliers or candelabras, and yeah, just skeletons and meat chunks hanging from the ceiling, like a normal holiday Christmas tree decor kind of thing. Just very normal stuff. Maybe could have broken the shield. Yeah, I was wondering if there was some interaction there. It seemed like once we got the little guy, well, relatively speaking, the demon guy, once we took him out, then the big guy's shield went away. So it's like he was like reliant for his fancy pants shield. Hang the limbs down the holding lanterns. Yeah, you could you know, make it more spatially efficient. If instead of impaling them off of separate spikes, just combine them with the oil lanterns. Oh my. They're like drawing circles with slapped off hands and legs and limbs. Jesus, that's morbid. Yeah, there was some shit going down here, man. Some real shit. The ceilings with blood. Yeah, the office parties get nice and weird. You know, when it comes to this place, at least. Oh fuck! I didn't even notice the one above the door. Hold up. What's that above the door? I didn't even notice that one. Jesus HW Christ, that's crazy. So we got like a bunch of legs and pig heads in the middle and cow skulls or goat skulls in the middle layer. Dude, this is that's some shit going down, man. This is some actual shit. They're performing multiple blood seances. They have summoned multiple demons. One of the demons apparently like got out of control and like escaped, but the dudes who summoned it weren't really that bothered, so it's not like he like murdered them. He just wanted to rampage around and fuck shit up, which is exactly what he did. The different like cash keys, I have no idea, honestly. I'm guessing they give different rewards, but yeah, I have no idea like how good they are. Excuse me. Whew. I'm guessing they give different rewards, but yeah, I have no idea like what tiers, like if their tiers are different at all. Because I know when you look at the caches themselves, you can see what kinds of rewards you're likely to get. So if you hover over the caches, you can see like what are possible. But yeah, beyond that, yeah, no clue. Pure anima potions. I haven't actually ever used this, honestly, and I maybe should, just because they're really nifty for certain encounters. But otherwise, we're playing Secret World Legends. It's a game I've been playing a lot of lately. We're actually near the final parts of it. We're in a bit of an odd part right here, where we were doing some other stuff in some other warehouses in this compound. This compound is a can best just be described as a cult compound, kind of like Heaven's Gate vibes or the Jamestown cult, whatever that was called. like the IRL Jamestown stuff that happened in South Africa back in the 80s, I think. So we're investigating this cult, and we actually saw that there was a demon that they had summoned that busted out of this place, hence why the doors are exploded. There was a demon that these guys had summoned. There was a bunch of dudes conducting a blood seance. We killed all the bad guys. There was a big bad guy here that was running the whole show, and now we're just kind of looking around. Like, we found this very ominous art piece, set piece, whatever you want to call it, that's made with severed limbs and goat or cat, I guess goat or bull skulls, and then pig heads in the middle, I think. And yeah, lots of blood splatters. And actually, the dead pigs are the least weird thing here. That's the most normal thing that's in here. If you look in the ceiling, there's some skeletal decor. There's some impaled body parts. Real classy stuff. Real good stuff. So that's kind of what we got. Kind of what we got going on. I asked for, I mean, I believe my wording was, I'm always down. I'm always down for whatever you want to throw at me. No matter how absurd and or bonkers it's gonna get, I'm always down for an MS Paint challenge. No matter what time of day. Well, actually, no, okay, maybe not. Maybe sometimes, certain times of the day, maybe not so good. I would rather not be jostled awake at 4 a.m. to do a MS Paint challenge. But anytime I'm streaming, it's pretty much always down. The only difference is if I am like doing some kind of multiplayer activity, because I found that like taking a BRB to do an MS Paint challenge or any of the things that involve kind of sidelining gameplay is tricky when I'm doing multiplayer stuff, which doesn't happen terribly often. Yeah, this is another weird one too. The circles drawn with blood and severed arms, very weird. So what was going on here? Let's find some shit. Let's get learnt. But also, where are my manners? Dude with the homie rated us like a boss. Oh, I don't have a command for dude to do, but what I do have is this one. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Sorry, I got carried away when I was typing things out. Doing some Conker's Bad Fur Day. What? Oh, we're talking the original or the remake? Because that sounds awesome. Yeah, I was because we were talking about it, I'd assumed that that's what it was, and then you sent me the image of Bernie Sanders that was like rotated by like 45 degrees, and it just fucked with my brain. I was like, oh my god, I can't draw this. I'm the world's garbage drawing person. But yeah, for those who don't know, by the way, Doot is in addition to being a very generous soul, rating me with all his nice people, he is also a streamer friend and a teammate in the streaming team to which I belong. He's a very nice dude, and I mean, dude, motherfucking Conker's Bad Fur Day. Holy shit, I don't know if it's the original game or the new game. Well, new meaning like the one that came out with the 360 at least. Oh wait, no, was it 360 or original Xbox? Can't remember which one it was, but anyway, there was a remake. I don't know which one it was, but regardless, Conker's Bad Fur Day is a wild fucking game. I've watched it played a decent bit. I haven't played it myself yet. As you can imagine, I was not of age to play it when I was a kid playing in the N64 games, but I want to go back and play it at some point because I've heard it's a really solid game just across the board. But thank you to Dude as well for that very generous raid. And for anybody who enjoys Conker's Bad Fur Day, it sounds like if I had to guess, he's probably doing a full playthrough, so that sounds like some good shit to check out. And I will want to check that out as well, because that sounds like a stream that I definitely want to be there for, if possible. So anywho, so let's see about the person that was being subjugated here. So we learned about the different brother lads, these giants, these actual giants that are being which are non-human. They're like human-like kind of sorta, but they're enormously large. And they don't have eyes on their face, but they have eyes on the soles of their feet, oddly enough. And they feast on human flesh, and it's very strange and very creepy. And apparently, we fought two of them previously, prior to this one. There was Brother Tooth, Brother Knick-Knack, this was Brother Charm. And Brother Charm was the one leading the pack here, so it seems to me that he's the one that's able to influence and manipulate others quite well. Let's see what the notes say about this lad. So he had a cage, there were wards and ritual circles. My charge is the entity called Brother Charm, he says. So yes, the Agamuksa, that's the name of these giant creatures. I will get his measure, it says. So he is versed in the arts arcane. We might have talked deep into the night, every night, since he was brought to me. We've learned so much from each other. So I bring him new books and grimoires daily. His hunger for words and wisdom is admirable. I've even teased a few syllables of his true name. Oh, interesting. So yeah, so it's like there's like just the nicknames that they've been given, I guess. But there's a tedious log. So in between December or October 1st and October 22nd. So, but what is going on? Brother Charm is kept in the warehouse, but given the run of the place. He helps the initiates with summoning of the extraplanar powers. So right, he like ascended to a place of leadership here, honestly. Understand, it is not that Brother Charm is not dangerous. He may be the most dangerous monster of his brothers, but he is possessed of a calculating, even regal nature. He knows what is at stake here. We must all work together if we are to perfect our arts and not end up in the bellies of demons. There is no more need for a cage, and there is no more need of this paltry keeper's log. The brothers may be caretaking after animals, but Brother Charm is more, it says. So yeah, we know that the door was opened. The cage was opened, yeah. Interesting stuff. And I think with the death of Brother Charm, we now have what we need to get into the main gate. I'm curious to see what awaits us out that way. There's a lower thingy. Oh, here, right here. Okay, cool. That was, oh, I guess by virtue of like walking over the corpse of this demon lad. We see through time, Sweetling. Not so long ago, Marquard, by eldritch ritual, bound 4 Igamoxa to New Dawn. We just killed 3 of them, so 1 remains. And we know where he is. He's out in the entry areas, in the gym, beating the shit out of new people. The Igamoxa are potent stores of energy. He inscribed a sigil in each of their chests, rather. 3 of these chest sigils match 3 sigils at the gate. And so the energy of Brother Charm, Tooth, and Knick-Knack were bound to the defense of the mansion. No way in, not by the front door. But now that they have all been killed, the front door should be open. Also, Off-Road Devil, good to see you, my dude. Sounds like we got a YouTube video to watch. Let me plant myself in front of the gate, and then we shall watch that shit and gaze upon what kind of unholy or very holy memes we have awaiting us. Also, there's the keycard reader, but...
Access is denied.
Access denied, but the doors are blasted open, so it's not really an issue. And the mansion is so ominous in the distance, isn't it? Open the gate! Close the gate! Open the gate a little.
An undesirable is loose in the veil.
Yeah. Oh! I wasn't expecting it to open into the void. Okay. Shoved here on the Tyrant Queen. It's a motherfucking filth T-Rex. Well, that's the dopest thing I've seen all day. Oh, I got yeeted. I can defeat him.
We see you.
I can't attack. But now I can. This guy's a strange lad. I wonder if I'm supposed to lose. I feel like I'm having a hard time landing hits. It's like a portal. So now he's focused on living flame. Alright, so now he's like sitting still. It's quite some text we're getting. Oh, the filth galaxy is like spilled out everywhere. Interesting, yeah, it's all across the sky now. Okay, so we can defeat him, yeah. Whoa, he's creating some little husky friends. Little demon filth dinosaur husks, dinosaur eggs. Almost got him though. We got him on the ropes. Just a little bit further. One more solid hit. Bam! He's fucking done. The writhing hatchling. Yeah, murdering a tentacle T-Rex to death was not on my list of shit to do today, but here we are. There's an Agartha portal? Oh. Uh-oh. Have we done... Did we fuck up? I can't proceed further. I wonder if this was... I mean, it was something that we had to do for the main quest, obviously, but I wonder if this was like a mistake opening this gate. Have we opened the floodgates?
If a queen bee wants something done right, she's got to drive terror into the hearts of her subordinates herself. Hold your position. I'm coming into the field. I'd say not to be nervous, but be nervous.
Interesting that Kirsten's coming down from her ivory tower to help us out in person. She hasn't left our HQ since forever, I don't think. But yeah, if she actually wants to help out as well, I wonder how that's going to be involved. And like Jay had said, I think if it's other if you're in a different faction, then yeah, your other faction handler will come down to assist you as well. Yeah, whenever we see stuff like this, whenever we see these kind of galaxy visions with the orbs or like the suns in the distance, that kind of thing, historically at least, that has meant that we've like encountered some kind of filth engine. I don't think it's a Gaia engine. I think these are filth engines specifically. And we know that Marquard and the Morning Light wants to align with the Sleeping Ones and the Dreamers and basically awaken Elder Gods to, like, you know, plunge the universe into darkness, that kind of shit. Elder God, Cthulhu, that kind of stuff. Someone figured out how to use the phone again, yes. So to the Agartha portal. So this isn't that surprising necessarily, that... I mean, I figured eventually, yeah, we were gonna find that Marquard has some kind of, like, alignment with the filth. I just didn't think it was gonna be so, like, explosive and big. Yet here we are. Crit power rating, that goes to you.
Critical empowerment results.
And this one goes to this blue boy. Bloop. Also, we have our daily reward thing, which I shall claim. Yoink. Oh, also, speaking of things to claim, we have some of these bad boys to accept. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no special ones for a while. 4 days and 19 hours remaining on that one. Let's give this one to Finn. And then this one, oh, maybe not that one. This one goes to Braun. Trying to give those to the lower level people so they can level up. Old beef jerky. Well, beef jerky that writhes and has tentacles. I mean, if your beef jerky has tentacles, you might want to check the expiration date. But, you know, who am I to judge, right? Let's get to the Agartha portal. I like how, yeah, the filth engine skies have, like, the galaxy vision thing has enveloped everywhere. Because whenever we see, in the past at least, whenever we see this kind of sky vision, it's been from, here, I guess I can just jump over. It's been from being exposed to what I can assume to be the filth equivalent of the Gaia engines.
Please move away from the wall.
Oh wait, no, they're called anima engines. Okay, so maybe, yeah, it's like, maybe there's like... Maybe like there's like a good and bad version of it then. I don't know. I'm not 100% clear on it exactly. We've seen the cubic ones, which are Gaia or anima engines. But I'm not so sure about the spheres, other than the fact that it appears that those are usually aligned with that those oh, whoops, crap. There I can just almost jump the fence. Usually the spheres are aligned with the filth in some way. Maybe they're supposed to represent the dreaming ones or the elder gods that they're trying to awaken. Yeah, it's just you know, past its expiration, I guess. Yeah, I wonder if this means we've unleashed the filth everywhere by opening the gate. I mean, it was already unleashed, but now it's like extra unleashed, I wonder. What are the monsters doing out at night, just out in the open? I guess they're just out in the open always at night. So I guess it's not that weird. Also, it's 1 AM, so I do need to wrap up in a little bit, but I do want to see... Actually, ooh, maybe I should, like, stop right in front of the Agartha gate. That way we can, like, start from the get-go next time with some weird shit. Also, some hyena lore. Don't mind if I do.
Assignment received.
Except I must kill some Kangamato hyena demons for a little side quest thing, so I might as well. This guy ran away. Come back. Ooh, I'll grab that real quick. Thank you. Is there something in the outhouse? There is. So more stories to transmit. Mouth to ear infections, they say. Shared by the fire at the meal table between rounds of drink. The story of the Ga-Gorib, the spotted one, the beast of the pit. He kept near to his pit, tricking mortals into falling into its depths, like the barter of a crooked game. Ga-Gorib goaded mortals. Ga-Gorib goaded mortals to have a throw at him with a rock, but his hide was too thick. The rock would always bounce off, hitting his victim and sending them tumbling down and down and down. And so it went until the hero, Haitzi Ebib, wrestled the monster and hurled him into his own pit. Well, how about that shit? Is there more? Oh, there's the one we just picked up, yeah. So we got the Kangamato, the pterodactyl beaked lads. Yeah, we know there's a Oh, right, I gotta kill more of the hyenas. I mean, I don't have to, but it's worth my while to do so, because they'll give some nice quest rewards. But yeah, there's the Gaia engine, or not the Gaia engine, what am I saying? The Agartha portal in the little warehouse room. Ouch. Hurts the eyeballs a little bit. Oh, it's not right. It's not these guys. It's not the hyenas. We have to fight the bird lads. Yeah, these lads. Say, can I get him down here? Dress down here. There we go. So it's hard to reach when you're up in the sky like that. There's another one, although if he's flying around, can I like jump and smack him? Yes, I can. There we go. Yeah, if he comes down to me, it's much easier. Yeah, he's flying away. That's no good. There's another one I saw earlier. I'll get that one up there if I could. There's a way to climb. Can I jump on this fence? Ooh. Ah. What did I find? Oh. Ah, so close. It seems like they have some cool AoEs where they'll like, I guess it's supposed to be blinding you. I mean, it doesn't actually blind me necessarily, but it is distracting. Keep hitting this particular little spot right there. It's like you had to jump earlier than you expect. That little overhang is placed just perfectly to block you. Oh, this guy. There we go. And then, you have my cool spider bike. There we go. So for the beaked lads, the changes began slowly, it says. Web of the hand expanded, a single finger on each hand stretched excruciatingly long. Their mouths elongated, their teeth fell out, followed fast by something sharper. Those first flights were clumsy, but we saw, when the pale glow filled their eyes, the same glow that filled the chthonic cave, they could very nearly see us. Meaning the Gaia voice that speaks to us. So I guess this means that these were once people or something, or some other kind of creature. It's more over there. Be really nice. Oh, there's one. I was gonna say it'd be really nice if I could find more of these lads. Down here. Oh, he got frozen in midair for a second. Come back. We're finding so many other stories. So men and women, they were so hungry, eating ancient flesh, but something stirred within, something hatched. Oh, these things lay eggs, that's right. And we saw that they had some eggs in the incubators in the warehouses. Night after night, they would bring more members of their tribe down below, and each was given the chilling communion. Each took in the primordial flesh. Eventually, everyone in that tribe was converted, and then they turned into these monster lads. There we go. There's a big boy, the unbound Kishi. Barely more than a century ago, as of the time that flies, a last tribe, its name now unknown, wandered into a deep cave near the Congo. They traveled down to the cave's belly where it was unnaturally cold. They found the cadaver of a reptile behemoth from prehistory. The flesh was impossibly preserved by the cold and other stranger forces, it says. Kinda wanna go fight that unbound lad. He's so smiley, he's so happy to see us, right? We saw him once before, but we haven't fought him before. Also, he's doing damage to me, which I don't like. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood, he says. He has a move called Morning Light Ascendant, which is interesting. So it's like he has healing abilities or something. Yeah, it's not enough, though. Oh, I have stuff to turn in right here. 13, 14. That one's getting up there, too. This one goes to you. Oh, and this. 13 on that bad boy. This level's up for the first time in a million years. Hell yes. That should do it. Alright, cool. Yeah, our inventory is still quite full. Alright, so anyway, back to the task at hand. I gotta find more of the winged, beaked lads. Or to find 6 of them, though, because they like to hang up on the sky. Hang out in the sky, rather. It's another one. Another one. Oh, I missed. That's okay. I can probably hit him from here. There we go. So I'm curious. Is there a side quest we can activate at nighttime? It's a chair. It's a chair and a don't look up. Yeah, there's a bunch of side quests we can do. Seems to me like, yeah, there's a lot of side quests I should do before we converge to Agartha with Kirsten. That is assuming that, like, she is actually going to meet up with us in person. Because, yeah, it's weird thinking of her doing, like, field work, but I think that'd kind of be beneath her. This one's a green boy. What if that makes these, like, extra special? Still the same name, I think. One more. People inside the huts you can hear talking. And he's done. Food report has been collected. Yes, it sure has. And of course my inventory is full once again. That's fine. These are easy to condense down. Lots of sexy menuing action, as I've called it previously. That goes for this one. And that is hit rating, right? That's critical rating, which goes to this guy. Max it out. Yes. Very good. A forever full inventory, it's true, yeah. Like I said, there are things I could get rid of if need be. But, Bloodtown, yeah. But for the most part, yeah, we're... I'm relatively able to work with what we've got, but yeah, after a certain point, I might have to switch it up. So yeah, I want to go backwards a little bit earlier, back to the farms, because yeah, there's quests we can do at nighttime, which I hadn't even thought about, and I definitely want to see those, because I've heard the side quests are pretty darn cool. So we'll do that. Oh, and also another video. Well, yeah, how's about this? Let's I'm going to just accept some side quests and not do them tonight, but we're gonna accept them. And then we'll watch the video from Off-Road Devil, and then we'll wrap up for that, because it is 1:30 a.m. My time, at least. It's getting super late. If one were so inclined to sabotage their trucks. So we'll grab that, and then... Yeah, there's other quests to grab, but I'll just chill here. And that's where we will end for the night, my friends.